first down.
Great scramble. Once he puts his foot in the ground, man, he's really hard to bring down.
Oh, yeah, Coach Sean Walker in the house. Here we are, man. Sean, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Good.
Yeah, it's a good night for football here, man. All the fans coming out to Winnebago, come out to watch this semifinal game. Winner here goes on to Vermilion, to the Dome.
Apologies there, folks. We had difficulty. White Bear with the ball, trying to hand it off. Ball is on the ground. Ball's moving around. Let's see who came up with the recovery there. They tried to hand it off to Mr. Booby Miles himself. Looks like Winnebago did get the recovery. Going to be no gain on the play.
Yeah, that was almost giving it right back to Little Winnebago. Hopped onto the football there.
Ball security an issue for both teams here.
Got to take care of the basketball, man. Tuck that sucker away.
The football.
Did I say basketball?
Yeah.
My bad.
Well, it is almost that season.
Hey, man, I can't help it. All right, here we go. Winnebago second down in about 12.
All right, folks, here we go. Little Wound on defense. Winnebago with the ball. They're going to get it. They're going to do a toss play to number 0. Gets taken down. Looks like he might have fell down. Didn't get on his feet. And number 0 gets brought down. Trying to see who that is,
Angelo.
folks. That's Angelo Jones. Okay, apologies. I don't have him on there. They got him listed as number. You got him on a different number on here. It's all right. We know that's Angelo. Good one.
Angelo. They got him as number 11.
Okay, so 0 is Angelo. Got it.
0 is Angelo. Okay.
All right, folks, so Little Wound trying to hold strong here. It's about 3rd and 18 at the 29-yard line. Doing a great job against Winnebago here defensively. Winnebago stifled on this first drive, and we are back live on the Big Voice. So welcome to all our listeners. Welcome back.
Yeah, we only got a couple minutes off the clock right now.
White Bear hands it off to Flemister. Flemister going up the middle, misses a
Oh,
couple
he's
tackles.
gone.
Nobody tackled him.
He's
Nobody got a hold of
gone.
him. Touchdown, Winnebago.
Let's go.
Flemister with the 29-yard scramble on the left side.
The balloons.
I was just getting ready to say Winnebago finds himself in a rare situation on being 3rd and long, and that was like a 3rd and 20, 3rd and 21. And nice pickup on that run to the left-hand side out there. Got the corner and he was gone.
Darius Flemister, an all-conference player here for the Winnebago Indians.
Way to take advantage of the turnover early.
Oh, looks like they marked him. Let's see
just
here.
short.
The points aren't up. It was a touchdown, right? Yeah, that was a touchdown. They just didn't put the points up yet. Looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here, opting against the PAT. White Bear, ball was on the ground. He's rolling to his right.
Oh,
he's looking around. Nobody to throw to. Finally, he finds a guy open.
Even bounced up.
Dropped by Mr. John Earth for the 2-point conversion. No good. Winnebago takes the lead here, 6-0 with 10:25 left in the first. I want to introduce Mr. Willie Bass, and he's going to come in and talk about the HCI's community engagement for tonight's game. Welcome, Willie.
Hey, thank you, Eugene. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to the Big Voice for allowing Ho Chunk Inc. to sponsor tonight's festivities and support the boys football game. If you are in the surrounding area, it is free admission courtesy of Ho Chunk Inc. So come on down and support the teams in person. We're also giving out free hot dogs to the fans, limited supply. So as soon as you come through the gate, there's a lot of Ho Chunk Inc. staff that came to volunteer and serve hot dogs. So come stop by and say hi to us and go Big Blue.
Yeah, I'm sure the community really appreciate you guys coming in. You guys have always done real well for the kids here at the school, and this event in itself, being able to host a football game don't come around too often. So it's nice that the ACI can step in and do that. Appreciate you guys, and want to say thank you to that.
Yep, Pinagigi. Thank you guys.
All right, folks, here we go. Well, Sean, welcome to the show, and welcome to all our listeners out there in Big Voice Radio.
Glad to be back.
This is the Big Voice Radio 100.9, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. You are listening to Winnebago High School football. You are in the 10:25 left in the first. Winnebago's kicking off after the score on the long run by Flemister. There's Vasquez again running up that right side. He's got 2 hands on the ball this time. He's going to tuck it and get rocked down by number 10, Mr. Braden Brownweg.
Great tackle there, Braden.
Brought the ball up to a 35. Nice little, I want to call it about 20-yard return. Good run there by Vasquez.
Great run.
Vasquez.
Yeah,
Vasquez. Oh, no, O'Rourke. Sorry, 21's O'Rourke. I apologize, folks.
Okay, I apologize.
So, again, we got 2 streams going on here, folks. We got 2 cameras going, and this is Little Wound's own live stream, and we got their little mic right here, so I want to say hello to all the Little Wound fans. If you guys can help me out, you guys can probably throw some comments in if I mispronounce anybody's name or anything like that. You can throw it on the tribe's YouTube or the Big Voices YouTube page, and we can get that fixed up for you guys. So here we go. One guy too many out there on the offense for Little Wound. They run him off. And we got like our quarterback holding back in the backfield. He's calling for the ball. He's swinging out to the left to number 1. Great tackle out there.
Great form tackle.
Brownrigg.
Great form tackle by Brownrigg.
Nice little swing play out there to number 1, Brave Bird, but Brownrigg there to eat it up.
That's exactly what you want to see from your defensive backs. When you get put on an island, break down, make a play.
That was all fundamentals too. Just
right
from the very beginning. As soon as he caught it, he was a dead center, wrapped him on his shoulder and took him down.
So like as I was speaking about earlier, the article I was reading about was talking about how Hunter and O'Rourke have just been huge for this team to make something happen. Looks like you got a mismatch out there. You got number 12, Mr. Catch's enemy.
Oh, he's by himself right here.
And he's nobody on him. Finally, Winnebago shifts over. Little Wound at about the 20, 30 something yard line. He's going to throw it to number 2 over his head. Cannot get it. Looked like they were looking for LeBeau on that one. LeBeau's the guy I was speaking about earlier.
I'll tell you what, guys. He's got a little zip on his arm. He throws a good ball.
He did that last time he was here, though. I think we were complimenting his arm then. He's got a strong arm on him. And that's O'Rourke, right? Number 21's the quarterback?
Yeah, and he actually was, his targets were, majority of his targets the last game we played were all in the middle.
Right.
And the guys were jumping up to get him, but he was getting completions, so he does have an arm. Yeah, keep your eye on
No,
number 12
apologies,
there.
folks. Hunter is the quarterback for Little Wound.
We got trips to the wide side of the field, so we're probably throwing it again.
Third and about 13 here. Hunter,
ball on the ground.
Has to fall on it. Going to bring up 4th down and 13. Looks like they got some designed pass plays that they're really looking to get a hold of. Let's see what the strategy is here, though, for Little Wound.
I think you got to punt it here.
Who they got back there punting? Number 89, Mr. Ira Brown Bull. It looks like Little Wound's getting in a punt formation here.
Send Jones back.
Angelo Jones back to return.
Jones back, yeah.
So a few highlight guys, like I said, for Winnebago. Jones is a big play hitter for him as well. You get him on an island, like we seen earlier, he can make a guy miss and get it out there.
Yeah, and Jones is only a sophomore too, ladies and gentlemen. He's just a young man here.
Wind's blowing in.
Mustangs get the ball here.
Kick is up.
Punt is up, and it's going to go travel about 15, 20 yards. Takes a Mustang bounce. Looks like Winnebago almost touched it, but it's going to roll over here to the defensive side of the 50, and they're going to take it at the 45-yard line here. Winnebago's going to take over in their own territory. Great punt.
Yeah, it was a good punt, good punt. You know, it's a little bit windy out here, but not too much. Remember the last couple games?
Oh, man.
The punters were kicking into it. I think one time, wasn't there like a +1 on the punt?
Flag has been thrown here, guys, on the dead ball. Looks like they were picking the ball up, and as Winnebago's offense was kind of taking their side of the field, one of the sideline judges throws a flag, so we're going to wait for information on that. But again, hey, folks, we're back on the stream. Welcome to Winnebago, Nebraska. This is the Big Voice Radio 100.9, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe, Nebraska. My name's Eugene Decora. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Quince Bass, and Mr. Sean Walker.
Oh, nice introduction, huge.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we have a nice little chilly night here, man. Out here in Winnebago. You know,
This is great football weather, man.
Football, man.
Great football weather.
Like we said, the winner tonight moves on to Vermilion.
That ball is being moved. It's a 15-yard penalty. And I'm going to test you guys out here. He put 2 hands on top of his head. Illegal substitution or something along those lines. It's almost a personal foul distance, though, on that one.
Right.
I was thinking that maybe they were penalizing for
You saw that too?
For shooting that
These guys
ball.
are shooting the ball. So Winnebago's going to take over at the 40-yard line. In Mustang
ball
ball is on the ground.
Man.
Great job on White Bear to jump all over it. Number 72, Mr. Pratt was there. James Pratt to get counted for the sack.
Both teams having issues with the snaps here, man. I think a little bit of that playoff nerves are coming into play.
It is a little chilly out here, folks, but like I said, I got to witness the Winnebago boys were out here earlier in the week when it was cloudy and cold, and these guys are running out here no shirts on, acting like tough guys. But then the dad in me gets worried, like, dang, are they going to get sick? Hey. So 7:30 and ticking here left in the first. Winnebago at the 40, lost about 6 there, 46-yard line, so 2nd and 16 here. They're going to put Jones in motion, coming towards us. They're going to pitch it to him. They're going to fake the reverse. Jones trying to go through the middle. Great job by Little One, just being all over him.
Such a tough run.
Going to be a gain of about 6 there. Great job from the Mustangs defense, just being everywhere. 72 was there again. I see Pratt. Big number 90 got in on that one. Trejo. And looks like we have a Mustang player down, got caught up in the pile. Hopefully he's going to be all right.
Yeah, Jones fought his way right back to the line of scrimmage. Seemed like he fought for about 5, 6, maybe 7 seconds and got back there. Nice run by Jones.
So Winnebago taking advantage there, getting a nice run from Jones, but it's still a 3rd and 10. Mustangs have put Winnebago into long 3rd downs now for two offensive drives in a row here for them. So good credit to the Mustangs, but didn't wrap up Flemister on that big, 3rd and about 18 or something like that, and then he bounces it out from the 39-yard line.
And Jones and Flemister, if they make one guy miss, man, it's a chance that it's almost a touchdown every time.
Yeah, they're going to be hard to catch for sure. So I'm going to keep kind of talking about this article that I found there on 605 Sports, talking about the Little Wound, talking about Hunter and LeBeau leading back these guys, and that is O'Rourke, number 21, one of their returners, kind of holding his arm gingerly there. Hopefully he's going to be all right as we're going to get back into play. But if you guys didn't get a chance to watch the Little Wound game, they were down by 2 scores. And Little Wound just gets a hold of each other, finds each other, and then they come back, tie it up, and then take the lead and take the win. Like I said, and this is their first playoff win they've had since in the league, I believe.
Oh man!
So congrats to these boys.
Congrats, man! That's huge, especially for a school that hasn't made the next level. I mean, that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I was talking about Hunter scored on a 38-yard run. Then he found LeBeau for a 20-yard touchdown pass. Another 57-yard run. Like these guys can quick hit and score here.
Right.
All right, so here we go. Winnebago with the ball, 3rd and 10 here.
Flemister in the backfield.
Flemister gets it on the right side. He's going to cut down, breaks a tackle, wrapped up there nicely by number 12. That's Kenyon Luta catches enemy with a great tackle to bring down the star.
What do you guys think here? 4-down territory?
I say go for it. You picked up about 6 on the play.
Picked up about 6 on that run. Yeah.
You got another 4-yard run. I say just go for it. I mean, in their field position right now, there's no sense in. I say, just go for it. Can't punt it.
So 4th and 5 to go here. Gets it up to the 35-yard line. We're at the 35. Can't see anything. At the 35, 4th and 5 to go. Looks like they're going to stack the box here is the Mustangs. They're going to shift off to the right. Winnebago with a full package in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Jones on that left side. He's got an opening.
There's the first down and more.
Cannot get a hold of him. 10,
Let's
5.
go,
Touchdown, Winnebago.
And the balloons are flying, folks.
Strike it on 4th down. Number 12 was there. Mr. Catches enemy, but could not put hands on him. Jones showing off the speed. You guys just highlighted him and talked about you make a guy miss, he's going to be hard to catch.
Great play call. Great play call there on 4th down.
And if you can play that back, if somebody can play that back, go back on that video and watch our offensive line. Our offensive line was battling down there. I think Ashton, he was handling like 3 guys down there by himself. I was watching the line that time. I wasn't watching the run.
That crossbuck play by Winnebago is so hard to guard because who are you going to attack? Who do you want to go for? It's like pick your poison there.
Go after Jones or go after Flemister there. Yep. No, great play call there. Jones on the little end around. Got the space. Put him in open space. He's going to make something nice happen for you.
Winnebago has the momentum in their way right now.
Lining it up for the 2-point conversion here.
5:56 left here in the first. White Bear, they're setting up for a 2-point conversion here. He's going to roll to his right side, looking to pass, looking around, nobody around. Great defense from them. Almost intercepted. It is.
I think it was.
Intercepted, but they're going to call it down right there. 2-point conversion is no good. Good defense there from the Mustangs.
A nice offense right now by Winnebago. Winnebago has 2 guys out there showing off their speed, showing off their agility right there in Jones and Flemister.
So just to let everybody know, we did have some issues with the stream when we first got started up, and so we are getting rolling. Put this closer to your face they're talking about, making sure we can hear you good, Q. Don't want you to want to make sure you're loud and clear out there for all of our listeners. We do want to shout out our sponsors, the Big Voice Radio Communications Department, Winnebago Tribe, Nebraska, just making sure these things happen here for the community. We want to shout out to HCI as well for providing free admission for everybody this evening and a free round of hot dogs. You guys can make your way down here. They even got some little swag goodies for you, little foam fingers or little cheerleader
Little
things for 'em.
footballs.
Yeah, little footballs. And so shout out to HCI's for those guys coming in and helping out the community here. All right, looks like we got a new returner in the backfield there, and I want to say that looks like Brown Bull, I believe, back there. No, 82, sorry. That's Matthias O'Rourke.
Is that number 2, Jalen LeBeau?
Yeah, LeBeau. So Winnebago coming out here looking to get themselves back to the dome. Took a heartbreaking loss out that was last year, right, to Todd County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good game. We got to go up and call that game last year,
Yep.
Eugene.
Man, don't you guys just love this playoff energy?
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
Oh, man, I love it.
The community is just coming together right now.
Here you go,
Oh,
Doxy
great
with a
kick.
big kick, and that's O'Rourke gets a hold of it at about the 13. He's going to go down that left side. He's going to go through, pushed around. He's still on his feet, runs out of bounds. Looks like the closest to him was number 22 for the Indians, Mr. Rave Servell.
Looks like he stepped out of bounds way back there, like by the 32-yard line, maybe.
All right, so here you go, Mustangs with their third offensive possession here, looking to make some magic happen.
Hey, down 12, you can't count these guys out, though.
No.
That quarterback, man, he's got big play potential, big arm. Man, he can get yards in chunks here.
They were in this situation last week, like I talked about before, and Cassius Hunter throwing 2, like I said, catches enemy caught when they talked about last week, and then Brown Bull being a big receiver for them. Like I said, catches enemies, a big kid out there on the sideline.
He is a big kid.
Watch the line here.
All right, here we go. Hunter calling for it. Gonna hand it off to number 22, straight up the middle there. That's Vasquez, and he's met by the line.
Thomas Decora, big time hit, wrapped him up tight like a bear, and then slammed him down.
Thomas Walker.
Thomas
Walker.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be real hard to get yards inside with our defensive line back there. Man.
That's what I was saying. Watch the line.
Right.
Watch the line. The lines are beasts. I mean, we have like 4 or 5 guys Winnebago has that just don't stop trying to get back to their quarterback there.
When you have a defensive line like these guys, like Winnebago does, you almost use your screen game as a running game of sorts, Kind of get the ball in your athlete's hands, make them make a move, see what happens.
All right, Hunter calling for the ball. Vasquez lined up next to him. They're going to hand it off to him straight up the gut. He's got a gap, following behind big number 90 up there. He's going to fall forward for a nice 4-yard gain. Going to bring him up to about the 40-yard line. Gives him about 3rd and 3 here.
Just as we was talking about Winnebago's line just now, I just now watched Little One's line made a nice big opening for them to get like a little 4 or 5, a little 6-yard gain right there.
Yeah, they followed behind big old Tristan Trejo right there, that
was a
right
good
guard they
block,
got
too.
for him.
I like that play call. Fake RPO action, fake the screen, right up the gut, got yourself in 3rd manageable here.
Yeah, you got to kind of test that outside here, Winnebago. You got to put those guys out on that island, and you got to make sure they can make something happen for themselves. So here we
Right.
go, folks. Hunter looking to get a 1st down conversion here, at least get close to the 1st down. Hunter calling for the ball. They got a tight end in. Vasquez is back. They're going to fake that. They're going to toss it over there to 89.
Oh.
Just out of his reach. Mr. Brown Bull, they try to find him on a little tight end out there.
That was a good little call right there, too, because if he led him perfectly, that would have been easily a 1st down and maybe more.
Yeah, the play was there. Number 22, Mr. Rave on the defense. Servell didn't start at linebacker the majority of the year, but in the past few weeks, he's really come along, and I think he's becoming a key part of this defense.
And he's a kid who has great size, great instincts at the linebacker position, not scared to hit, not afraid to make the big play.
Yeah.
And I heard at practice as a freshman, he ain't scared to go up against nobody either.
All right, here we go. 4th and 3 now. The Mustangs looking to make something happen. Hunter got 2 to his right side, 1 in the backfield, faking it, gets the ball. Here we go. Looking around, looking for a pass. He's going to throw the out route. Number
Nice.
2, open.
Great ball, great catch.
Gets out of bounds,
Nice
beats
catch.
Brownrigg on that one. Mr. LeBeau with a great catch, 1st down. Mustangs going to put him right about the 50-yard line.
I really liked his composure there. Pressure coming in, stay calm, stay in the pocket, throw the nice ball, and got the 1st down.
I was thinking the same thing, that he was just sitting there. He wasn't panicking. He wasn't trying to rush nothing, and he just lofted it right out there. Perfect pass.
All right, Mustangs with a new set of downs here, right about the 50-yard line. We got 3:48 and ticking here left in the 1st quarter, 12-0. Mustangs. Hunter calling for the ball. He's got two on his left side.
I would go out there.
And here we go. Vasquez right up the middle, going heads up.
Great tackle by Cervell Rave. Great tackle. Way to stay low. Ooh, man.
Just as we was talking about Swerve, he comes in with a big old hit right there.
1 yard gain there from Vasquez. 22 versus 22, and Cervell took him down. Nice little form tackle there from Winnebago.
Hey, that's one where line to line, you know, you get your one-on-one with the linebacker, running back. Man, Cervell just came up and made a play. I love to see it.
1 yard gain. They're going to bring up second down. They're in Winnebago territory now at the 49-yard line. Clock is ticking. Good crowd out here for Winnebago. The walkway's all lined with the folding chairs. We got a great crowd here. So here we go. Hunter calling for the ball. He's going to fake the pass or fake the handoff. Going to get out to number 12. He's going to go forward. Tries to get around. Number 5 brings him down. Mr. Melvin Hewlett. Good to see him back this week.
Yeah, nice to see Melvin back.
Great form tackle.
Melvin missed a number of games because of injury, but he's back right before the right during playoff time.
So that was a 2 yard pass there. Going to bring up third, and I'm going to call it about 6 here. Need to get past the 40 to get a first down.
Vasquez with a great catch there too. Sun right in his eyes.
What was 21 that caught it, right?
Yeah.
That was O'Rourke. Yeah, that big guy, number 12. Sorry, catches enemy. Catches enemies, number 12. Yeah, 12. Big guy. Yeah, big tall guy. They don't have heights on here, but I'm guessing he's probably about 6'3", 6'4". He's a big kid. All right, here we go. Hunter calling for the ball. 2 on the short side of the field. They're going to run a little screen play. Over there to Vasquez.
Play call.
He's got a wide open lane. Nobody in front of him. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Winnebago trying to chase him down. John Earth finds him at the 5-yard line, prevents the touchdown. Great screenplay call here from the Mustangs to get all the way down to the 5-yard line. What a play call.
Little Wound taking advantage of the aggressive defense. Throw a little screen pass. Man, got a huge chunk there. Little Wound's right in the red zone now.
John Earth had to turn on the wheels to catch him on that one. Man, Vasquez almost got the house call.
Yeah, it looked like there's a flag thrown on a play way in the back there. Might be a personal foul, but it was on Winnebago, so I believe they're probably just going to
half the distance to the goal, so they're going to be at the 2.5-yard line there. 2:05 to go. Mustangs in striking territory here. Just what you need to see in a second round of playoffs here to go to the Dome.
Here we go.
Whitehat playing catch up here. He's getting into position. Here we go. Hunter, 2 guys on his left side. 22 in the backfield behind him. They're going to fake the handoff. Earth all over him. Throws it to catch his enemy and cannot make the play. Looks like that was Mr. Hewlett all over it. No, that's John Earth. John Earth on the defense.
Jumps up there with that number 12.
You got to throw the 50-50 ball there to catch it to me.
And that throw there, it just shows I see man-to-man coverage. I'm throwing it to my guy, and he's going to make a play.
Yep.
It's hard to make it that time. It's hard to do though with Thomas Walker bearing down on you. Thomas Walker stands about 6'4" himself. Yeah, that's what I mean.
You got to throw it because his hands are straight up too. So.
Yeah, good defense there from Winnebago to prevent that. We got 1:30 and ticking here. Second and goal here for the Mustangs, looking to get a strike here before the end of the quarter to bring this game within a score. So Hunter, he's got Vasquez. Oh, we got 82 in the backfield with him now. That is Mr. O'Rourke. Hunter looking around, calls for motion. 2 goes into motion. Going to put 2 in the backfield, and we're going to get a flag.
Play is called dead.
And it looks like we're going to get an illegal motion. Moved his leg, and now they're kind of having a little talk about the motion piece of this play.
They talk about it.
So quarterback moved his leg as a signal, and it looked like number 2, that is LeBeau, repositioned himself into the backfield, and now the ref is letting him know about who's on the line, who's off the line. Okay, this is what I think happened, guys. I think he lined up on the line and was counted as a lineman, and then because he moved, it took the one guy away from the lineman that they needed on the line. So now he's lined up behind them now. All right, same play here. Now they're at the 7-yard line. Ball goes. They're going to fake that handoff. He's going to roll. He's going to go to his left. He's looking for catches enemy. He's going to throw up a big long ball. Touchdown. Mustang. Oh, yeah. There you go.
You just called that, too. You got to do that 50-50 after the big man.
You throw it up to a 6'4" player, you just make the play.
Had the shorter Winnebago defender on him. Walker was there in the backfield. Great spin move there from Hunter to get himself open, and he knew where he was going with the ball. He set his feet. Yeah. He let it fly. That thing hung in the air for a while, but the taller guy went up and got it at the highest point.
You could tell it. They practiced that play a number of times right there. And number 12 there, he was ready for it too.
Mustangs with the strike here. Looks like they're going to set up for a 2-point conversion here. Hunter looking around. He's got 2 guys on his left. They're going to put Brown Bull in motion into the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Brown Bull, who's going to go straight up the middle and met
immediately.
Oh, my goodness.
Ashton
LaPointe.
Tiny LaPointe putting the hurting on him on that one.
Hey, man, nice offense right there by Little Wound, man. Good offensive possession there by Little Wound, coming out on a score right there, making it 12-6.
A 5-minute drive.
1:02 left here in the first period, and like what Q just said, we got a ball game here. Winnebago is 12, Little Wound 6, and they came to play. And I said that about last week. This is exactly where they were last week. They were down 12-0, and then Little Wound found something, right? They found an angle. The screen pass worked real well for them on that one, and then you throw that jump ball up. We've been saying it all game as soon as we saw it. That's the mismatch you want to take advantage of.
Yeah, then you got a penalty on it that really didn't do anything.
No.
The penalty didn't do anything, but Winnebago does got to be careful about those kind of penalties right there, because it can hurt later on down in the game.
Right.
Yeah, kind of chilly night tonight, guys. Probably ready to go get some hot cocoa or something.
Yeah, once that sun goes down, man, it's going to get real cool.
You give a shout out to all the fans up there on the hill, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't see the views of the field here, man, Winnebago's almost got the bleachers full here. The hill up on the east side is getting full. The whole parking lot's full. Community coming together for this big game tonight.
All right, folks, here we go. Little Wound looking to make it happen. You are here live in Winnebago, Nebraska, second round action of the All Nations 9A playoffs. Winnebago, the number 1 seed. Little Wound coming in, I believe, as the 4 seed, I want to say. But Little Wound coming to play. Winnebago finds himself only up by 6 here with a minute 02 to go. Mr. Brown Bull set up for the kickoff. Kickoff coming. Returners back there are Jones. Little pooch kick. Raiden Decor is going to pick it up, and he's going to push down that right side. He's going to go through. Nice tackling there from the Mustangs to be all over him. He's only going to be about an 8-yard return. Going to be up to about the 46-yard line here. Just the Indians to start their, what is it, the 4th drive of the play? 4th drive of the game.
4th drive, yep.
It looks like Raiden Decor might have hurt his leg a little bit. Might have been a Charlie horse or something like that. But I know those are the kind that you don't want to let the coach see, so you don't have to come out. But he's coming out. Gonna rest him. Look at Ashton.
Ashton helping him out.
He could probably pick him up and throw him to the sideline if he wanted to. Good hustle there from LaPointe.
You just hope it's nothing too serious.
Yeah.
He's good.
All right, folks, here we go. Clock is at 54 seconds here. Let's see what Winnebago decides to do here before the end of the first quarter. You've had a couple big plays out there from Jones. Flemister has been kind of snuffed on this one, but that first drive, he had that long little 39-yarder.
Yeah, and a lot of these players got to play both sides of the ball, so let's see if the momentum from that score right there helps out with the defense.
Winnebago's going to have 2 off to his left. White Bear looking to call the play, surrounded by Jones and Flemister, and they're looking for a swing pass out there to Jones on the left side. There he goes.
Got a block.
He's going down the sideline, down to the 30. Finally knocked out of bounds. Great job there from O'Rourke, number 4, getting a hold of him. Number 78 there as well. Crow Indian kills Crow Indian.
He got ran out of bounds right there, about the 33-yard line. Referee marks him right there.
Great block like Brady Brownrigg right there, man.
Yeah, he was
set up the whole play.
He was the guy on the outside edge there. Going to be a first down for Winnebago. Winnebago's going to be about the 34-yard line here. First down.
And that block didn't even have to last that long either.
No.
It was just like one block, but it was a perfect amount of time to get Jones out there in the flats.
All right, here we go. Winnebago got Thomas Walker set up at tight end here. They got Flemister, Earth, and Brownrigg. White Bear looking to call. Jones next to him. Calls it. Gets a hold of it. He's going to hold it himself. He's going to push down that left side. Good job for number 72, pushing him out of bounds there. 72 going to battle there with LaPointe. Also number 23 there for the Mustangs, Yellowhawk. Great job there from 72, battling. Mr. Pratt was battling down there with LaPointe.
Yeah, I saw that too. Good job by the offense.
Great job.
Line right there to hold Winnebago. Usually you see that quarterback sweep, and you got those 2 or 3 lead blockers. You know, that you're looking at about a good 6-7 yard gain.
It was about we're going to call it 4.5 and a half, 4.5. Yeah. Yeah, they're at the 29-yard line here. Winnebago is second and about 6 yards to go. They spread this offense out. They got 1 right 2 on their inside. They're going to move Flemister back into the backfield. Calling for the hike. They're going to handle
Inside
Flemister up the middle. He's going to go cut it to left outside. 2 blockers out there. Looking for the edge. Pushed out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. There's number 23 again, Mr. Yellowhawk. Just hawking down the ball carrier.
Another first down for Winnebago right there. A nice run by
Flemister
right there. Just getting out there. You can see his speed as soon as he hits one of those corners out there. It just seems like he kicks it into like the next couple of gears, and he's almost gone every time.
His cutback ability that he's got with putting a foot in the ground and just changing direction. You could honestly say the way he's ran this year, the yards he's got, he's well over 800 yards, probably pushing closer to 9 at this point in the season. I mean, he's next level here in this league. 32 seconds to go here. Winnebago first down. White Bear in the backfield, calling for it. Jones on his left. He's got it. He's going to follow Jones off to the left side out here. Big blocking out there from Winnebago. White Bear nowhere to go. He's going to turn face. Great job there from the defense. There's Yellowhawk again all over it. There's number 12. There's number 15 as well. Paramunoz, great job out there from the Mustang defense, giving him nowhere to go. Maybe 1 yard on that gain there.
Man, Yellowhawk's been on every play this drive. Every play.
So going to be second down and about 9 here. They're about we're going to call it the 14-yard line. It looks like we got a time. Oh, that's going to be the quarter, folks. At the end of the first quarter here, the Winnebago Indians lead 12 over the Little Wound Mustangs 6. So Winnebago first, this is technically the second round of the playoffs. Just going to ask you guys, for Little Wound, what are you seeing that they're doing that's working, that worked on that last drive against this Winnebago defense?
I like their mix of, little run plays, their screen passes, and their deep shots. They got a great mix right now. It's kind of keeping the Winnebago defense off balance, and you have to guard all 3. If they keep up with that game plan, I could see them scoring more points and making this a more competitive game.
Yeah, myself, the biggest thing I saw was the confidence change. The confidence changed from the beginning of that first quarter into that second half of that first quarter. It was totally changed, and I think it was the first reception that they got in the game right there. Once they got that reception, it kind of felt like they broke the ice or something like that. Then after that, we started seeing positive yards in their offensive plays, and they got a score. So hey, there's a ball game here at Winnebago.
Hey, really impressed by Hunter and his composure there towards the end. Like you said, kind of missed a couple passes there in the beginning, threw one a little high, threw one out threw a guy on another one. But them finding the ability to run the ball up the middle, but then, like you said, mixing it in their pass plays. I mean, it just shows what a balanced offense that they're bringing to this playoff game here.
Yeah, I got to give one little shout out to one of the players from Little Wound had to get taken down to the hospital. Ambulance just now got back. So prayers for that young gentleman. Hopefully nothing
too serious.
All right, folks. We got a great EMS crew here in Winnebago. They stand up and they show out, man. Whenever they're needed, they're always there. And that ambulance is kind of a staple at these football games, right? They're always on call, man. They're always here, ready to help them out.
Always ready to go.
All right, folks. New quarter here, second quarter, 12 minutes to go here. Winnebago, second round of the playoffs, looking to make a move here. 2nd and 9, switching sides. They're moving left to right on us. They're going to hand out to Flemister straight up the middle. He's going to make a cut. He's going to make a dive. Met by a host of Mustangs. About 4 guys holding on to him. Finally wrestled down at around the 4-yard line. There's number 15 on that play. And then I believe that is number 12 again. Catches enemy. Just all over him on that one.
Great job of ball security, too, there by Flemister.
Flemister did strike, get the first down, though. It's going to be 1st and goal over him at the 4-yard line. So many options that Winnebago brings in this situation, though, in the goal line. You kind of don't know. Like you said earlier, pick your poison, right? You're going to key on Flemister, or you're going to key on Jones, and who hasn't run the ball yet with that little injury he started the game with, but we haven't even seen Decorah get the ball yet.
Right. And with White Bear's ability to run it, you almost have to spy him, too.
Looks like they got Rave in there as well as one of the ace backs. You also, don't forget, you got Walker out there as a tight end.
Right.
So here we go, White Bear with all the options. He's going to have a Flemister straight up the middle, following Rave, straight in. Touchdown, Winnebago.
Flemister with his second touchdown of the game.
Second touchdown of the night.
There
goes the balloons.
Here in Winnebago, Nebraska.
All right.
They ran with the blackout. Oh, and the fireworks are back.
Kind of reminds you
Love
of
to see
Memorial
it.
Stadium a little bit, right, guys?
Hey, great job there from Rave as a lead blocker as well. Just had all the lane he needed to get in there on that one. So here we go. Winnebago setting up for the 2-point conversion. White Bear Kind of the same bunch that they're going to hand it off to Flemister again, straight up the middle. He's going to go through. He's going to stay on his feet. 2-point conversion is good there. Flemister putting his statement on this game.
Hey, if it's broke, don't fix it. Just about the same exact play call right there.
14 points right now, all by his own self. Great job from that offensive line, though, to give the big push for him to get him in the end zone.
Great pull by Cervell Rave to get out and lead block. Man.
That line, they got one of the Eagles guy. You're talking Ashton LaPointe, you're talking Jared Doxey, you're talking Jerry Earth. You know, you're talking about some big boys. Thomas Walker. They got some big guys in that line. All, and almost every single one of them, all conference, right?
Right.
Yes, sir. And then, you know, the past few games, we've really been talking a lot about Winnebago's offensive and defensive line, and that, you know, that they can actually afford to sit one or two of those guys down to give them a little breather, because they have a couple extra other guys that can come in and fill those shoes like right away, you know, and without missing a step. So yeah, just keep an eye on that line right there, because Little Moon's line been playing pretty tough against them.
They got LeBeau back there for the return, and also they got O'Rourke.
I was just going to talk about that young man that you were talking about. Pratt was down there. He's battling down there with LaPointe, and we watch LaPointe all year long, so we know that's a hard job. So, you know, big ups to Pratt down there for having to deal with LaPointe.
Yeah, LaPointe's kind of been the road grader for this team out here, as well as Doxey.
Yeah.
They kind of tease and call him the All-American. He's an All-American in wrestling, high school wrestling himself. So these aren't no easy pushover guys here in Winnebago. But like I said, Pratt coming out and battling, big number 90 as well. Trejo kind of paving the way out here for this Mustang offense when they're about to get the ball back here, folks. And that last drive, you walk away on that last offensive drive, you went and got a score.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you're looking to happen here again. We'll see what type of adjustments are being made here between these two teams. Doxey with the ball bouncing around. 78 picks it up. Not Mr. Kills Crow Indian. He's going to come forward, met by a host of Indians up to about the 39-yard line. Good little return there. Little pooch kick kind of right in the middle of the formation.
Right.
All right, folks, here we go. Here comes the Mustang offense, fresh off a score. Like I said, you got to be looking for catches enemy on this one. And then, like I said, if Hunter can ever find some room to run, he's got the stats that shows he can be a capable quarterback runner as well.
That's going to be real tough against this Winnebago defense. You know, they do a good job of keeping everything inside, keeping him in the pocket. But he's proven that he can make plays in the pocket. So
two on his left, Vasquez on his left as well. He's looking to pass. He's going to do a little dump pass to Vasquez. Makes one guy miss. He's going to LaPointe all over it, though, coming from his defensive line position. Meeting him in the backfield as well. It's going to be a loss of about 2 yards there.
Yeah, you know, you just got done talking about LaPointe and how quick he is and how strong he is right there. He busted through that line right there. It was not like really a screen pass, more like a little halfback pass, but he only got like about a yard from where he was at, and then a loss of 2. LaPointe met him back there quick.
And that's what you're always talking about with your defensive line guys, right? Is you need to follow the ball. You're trying to prevent quarterback runs, but then to disengage and be there when the ball was being caught, I mean, that shows you what kind of speed he's got as a big guy as well.
Great feet.
All right, here we go, Hunter. Vasquez on his left.
LaPointe's ready again. Look at him, he's ready.
2 on his right. He's going to step back. Here comes that screenplay again. Vasquez, nobody around him. He's going to put his foot in the ground, turn left. Great job there from Rave to slow him down. Met again by Ashton LaPointe on there in the assist of the tackle. But that's going to be a great 10-yard gain. It's going to bring him up to about the 46-yard line. It's going to be about 3rd and 4 to go here.
Third
Nice
manageable.
play. Nice play.
Winnebago just eating it up. You know, how do you defeat pressure, right, from that defensive line? That's where the screen plays come
screen
in.
pass.
And Coach Walker has been talking about that, and Winnebago is not catching on to it.
Yeah, they sent Flemister out there on an outside blitz right there, which opened up a little bit of that area right there.
Well, great job from Vasquez to put his foot in the ground and make Flemister miss and get a few more yards there.
Yeah.
All right, folks, here we go. 3rd manageable here for these guys. Get past the 50 for a first down. Hunter still got 2 on his right. Vasquez in the backfield with him. Just leaning back. Throwing the ball at number 2, wide open. Oh. Fell right on his feet. Looks like that was Cervell Rave there.
Got a finger on it.
Defense. And looked like LeBeau might have had a chance to make a play on it. But kind of, I don't know, Rave must have gotten his way or something.
That's
Great defense
kind
there.
of blocked the view or something like that.
Just a little short.
Yeah, Vasquez was there. Ball was a little short, but I thought he was going to catch that one. But great defense there for Winnebago to stop that 3rd down conversion.
Looks like we're getting a timeout, guys.
4th down territory here. Substitution.
Cut on your timeout there. Walker comes out, and they send in Mr. Michael Wolf, one of the
senior
leader out here for Winnebago. All right, let's see what the Mustangs dial up here. Hunter's calling for the ball. 3 down linemen here for the Winnebago Indians. Hunter, whack. There's Wolf. He's going to let one fly.
Oh, just a little too
off
much.
To his right side. Falls to the ground. Looked like he was looking for O'Rourke, number 82 out there. He also had number 2, LeBeau. Kind of fell right between them on that one. I don't think either one of them kind of knew where to go with that one. So Winnebago takes over on downs. Great piece of defense there from Winnebago to slow them down. The Winnebago's going to take over in the Mustang territory at about the 46-yard line. And here comes that powerful Winnebago offense. Flemister was the key player there on that last drive. Let's see who they're going to get rolling on this one.
Right.
Remember that young man? I thought that was him that went to the hospital, number 23. He's still out there.
Yellowhawk. No, Yellowhawk's been on on all these defensive plays. Remember, we were just calling him out a little while ago.
Kind of a wing T formation here.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
Flemister off to that right side. He's got some space.
got room.
Number 12 puts the stiff arm. Number 2, great job there with the tackle, but that's going to be enough for a first down. LeBeau met him, and Catches enemy's been all over it as well. But, man, these Winnebago boys are fast. And that was a great stiff arm there from Flemister.
Flemister got the ball, and he was almost at full speed already by the time he got the ball handed to him.
There's a reason why they call him a Pee Wee legend.
Oh, yeah. It was so fun watching Darius play football when he was young. I mean, it's fun watching it now too, but just think back to those days. We all said, "Man, this guy's gonna be special," you know.
All came to fruition here for him. Let's see if he can continue his work here on this drive. First down, off to Flemister on the right side. Rave, lead blocking,
Nice read.
great job. Flemister cutting back, going up the middle. Oh, broke through 3 guys. Just enough, gets knocked down at about the 15 here. That's gonna be another first down for Flemister. You can't arm tackle that kid right now.
No, you cannot. A great block there by Doxy as well. Put somebody.
The pancake, right?
Pancake, yep.
But you see him as he's running, he's reading. You see, like you said, he's good at agility side to side, but he's reading his blocks, he's reading them, and he's gaining yards every time he makes a cutback.
Great vision. He has great vision.
So heavy dose of Flemister on this drive here for Winnebago. Let's see if that continues this workload here for the Bat. 7:34 and ticking left in the second quarter. 20-6 to Winnebago. 22-6 Winnebago. Winnebago, White Bear calling it out. Big bunch formation, everybody around the line. He's going to get it. He's going to throw a little toss to Jones on the left side. He puts his foot there, cut back up the middle, made a few guys miss. And there is the ball. He was on the
ball
ground.
is on the ground.
And Mr. number 23, my favorite Yellow Hawk, comes up with a recovery. Looks like the Black Cats are going to call it. Fumble from Jones.
Turnover.
Little wound.
Yellow
football.
Hawk. Yellow Hawk. We've been singing
Yellow
his
Hawk,
praises
man. He's all over the place.
Oh man, all that hard work on defense, man, pays off when you're out there busting your hind for that.
Great job there from the Mustangs defense to get the turnover and prevent the touchdown. Winnebago was about to get on a roll right there.
Man,
Good
I
job
love it.
from these kids.
I love it. Yellow Hawk, the senior, leaving it all on the field. Man, you never know when you're going to be able to suit up again.
Yeah, they look how close they were. Winnebago was close. They were only 10 yards away from getting another touchdown here.
So here we go. Mustangs going to take over here at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. 7 minutes to go here in the second. Let's see what they get dialed up. I know Hunter wants a few of those passes back on that last drive. So he's got 2 to his right side. I think that's big number 82 in the
Dropping
back.
back.
They're going to throw a screen.
Oh!
Interception by Flemister.
Oh my God!
Touchdown, Winnebago.
Let's go!
Tried to throw the screenplay to number 82 there. They were looking for Matthias O'Rourke, and he just didn't even turn around for the ball.
They ran that screenplay like 2 or 3 times before, and it worked every time.
Great adjustment.
Flemister was sitting there. He was just reading it. He read that one like a book.
He's not just a running back, folks. Flemister does it all. Great play at the linebacker position. Great awareness. Way to have your head on a swivel. Just read the ball as it was thrown. Gets a hold of it. Returns it. 26-6 now. Winnebago making moves here in this second round playoff, trying to get themselves back to the Dome in Vermilion.
Hey, those are those little games you play as a coach, you know. Flemister showed blitz. You know, they seen it. Hey, took advantage of it.
Nice heady play from the kid. Nice heady play.
Great play.
All right, here we go. Setting up the 2-point conversion. White Bears got Rave in the backfield with him. Flemister with the move. He's going to let it go towards Flemister.
Oh,
Great
broken up.
defense there. They were looking
Broken
for
up.
23.
Broken up by Yellow Hawk again.
Yellow Hawk again there. They were looking for Walker on that one.
Oh, look at they're handing out T-shirts up here. Yo, Headache! Trying to get some freebies up here.
So we got 6:52 left here in the second quarter. Winnebago finds a different way to score besides offense. Makes a nice interception return there from Flemister. We were just singing his praises on offense, and then look, he shows up on the defensive end.
Right.
It seems like every time we're talking somebody up, then they do something cool, man.
Yeah, Yellow Hawk, like I said, had the great fumble recovery on that one, and then goes out and blocks out that two-point conversion.
Yeah.
Like you said, don't count these guys out, man. I know the Mustangs have a powerful offense. I think they just might have fell in love with that screenplay a little too much, right?
Right.
It's like when you're sitting there playing it and you know it can work, but that's where you almost have to just switch up your offensive modes here. But like I said, with this Winnebago defense, the way they've been playing all season long, it's hard to do against this Winnebago team. They're 8-0 for a reason.
Right.
All right, folks, let's see. We send back number 82, Mr. O'Rourke, and number 2, Mr. LeBeau into the backfield to return here for the Mustangs. Winnebago's offense, our Winnebago team, I want to say, is getting a little jumpy, getting a little excited here, looking to kind of make some more things happen. The momentum, right? We always talk about that momentum shift in football games, man. Like, as a mentality part of it, you got to be telling your Mustangs team right now, like, let's go, it's time to go. A few touchdowns ain't nothing. You just got to show out.
That's right.
All right, I think they got a couple of guys in there, a couple of young guys in there. So
Jared Doxey set the kickoff.
See which guy wants to get the hit here.
All right, here we go, Doxey.
The last couple of returns, Little One got some good returns.
All right, Doxey puts it on the ground, flopping around. Number 78's got it. That's Crow.
He's got some room to run.
Yeah, he's got that right side. He's looking around. There's that Brady Brown rig again, all over him.
Brady Brown rig all over.
Another fundamental tackle right there.
Down at the 32-yard line, Winnebago defense holds out. Crowenden, nice little return there. Went sideways a lot on that one. Needed to turn upfield a little more, but here we go. Mustangs offense back on the field. Looking to make something happen here. And all right, Coach, you've seen the screenplay. You've seen how that worked for you. You do want to mix it in, but obviously this defensive and the defensive line and the linebackers kind of caught on.
I want to see him take a shot down the field here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. If I got catches enemy on my team, I'm looking on a slant. I'm looking for any jump ball I can to get to this guy. But they're going to move Melvin Hewlett over on him. Almost close high distance. Here we go, Hunter. Throws it out.
Big play.
There's LeBeau on that right side. He's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be enough for a first down up to the 47-yard line, but we got a flag on the play. What's your guys' call here?
It was a little pick play, but you can't be too obvious with that. He had his hands out looking ready to block. You got to sell it a little bit more.
There you go. Yeah. That's the game, right, fellas? Like, and it's more along the lines of like it's just a football play, but you can't put your hands out like you're just straight blocking him downfield like that. So we're going to get offensive pass interference on this one.
Yeah, good play. It's just got to be executed correctly at all points, But it was a good play call. Got him right out here in the corner. Looked like they got him a first down too.
Yeah, that was enough to get him a first down, but it's going to be second down.
Moving back.
10 yards, I believe, right, guys?
10, yep.
He's thinking about it. Oh, he don't know where to go. The rep
is it
a
15?
15-yarder.
Oh, wow.
These guys.
Oh, man.
Dang, he kind of stopped at 10, like, oh.
Man, that's a drive killer right there.
Then it's coming almost like,
Let's see if they can recover.
Yeah, let's see if they can recover. That was a great play there from these guys. And he got LeBeau and number 12 out there. Here we go. Hunter looking around. Winnebago defense all over him. Goes up.
Great break up.
Bounce
Great break up.
by John Earth.
John Earth come from nowhere.
Looking for LeBeau on that one. He was open too, but John Earth was all over it.
Nice read.
Still second, and we're going to call it 25, guys. Mustangs got their work cut out for them.
That's a great scramble by Hunter right there.
Yeah, getting away from that defensive line, just chasing him down. Number 90, Mr. Jared Doxey, all over him.
Yeah, he was coming after him.
Big Jared Doxey's a big kid, man, but he's not slow. He's not slow.
No, the feet there are there too. He's a quick kid as well. So we got 6:26 left here in the second down here for the Mustangs. Hunter calling for it. 2 on his left side.
Dropping back.
Here's
Screen
that
pass.
Screenplay. There's Vasquez again. He's got a hold of it. He put it on the ground.
Oh, ball on the ground. White Bear.
White Bear picks it up, and they're going to call it incomplete.
Call it dead.
So that's the move there. Vasquez looked like he caught it and made a football play. That's the way I always understood it. If you catch it and turn and make a football play and then you fumble it, it's a live ball. But it wasn't enough to be considered a catch. Dead ball on that one, just an incomplete pass.
Right.
Mustangs saved from disaster because White Bear got a hold of that, and that was a house call.
All right, 3rd and 25 here.
Mustangs looking around. Still 2 on their left side. There's Catches Enemy and LeBeau. Vasquez in the backfield with Hunter. Hunter calling for it. Line taking their time, slowing down. Long pass out here to Vasquez. To LeBeau. Cannot get a hold of it. LeBeau's got some speed on him. He's finding himself open.
I was just going to say something too, like Coach Sean here said earlier, is that quarterback's got a rifle on his arm.
Yeah.
You just gotta make that work out, man. He's the quick guy in the rifle, because that was a good play right there. Just a little bit ahead of him,
Yeah. And LeBeau found himself open on the long cross route.
That was one where it really didn't need to be a bullet. It could have just been a little floater.
Because, every Winnebago defender was behind him, chasing him down on that one. Just recognition.
One of the plays that worked for them is that touchdown play when the big man, threw it up in the corner right there. You can throw it up in the corner over here by the first down marker.
All right, looks like they're going to opt to punt here. Probably a smart decision with the way the defense for Winnebago's playing. Gets a hold of it, puts it on his foot, goes up in the air. Nice punt.
Nice punt.
Going to drop down by the 50. Recovered there by Catches Enemy. That's going to be about a 40-yarder, I'm going to call it.
Good job.
It was a good kick.
So Winnebago's offense here takes over after the stop. Backed up to, they're still in Mustang territory, but they're on the 47-yard line.
Yeah, we might have a little halftime show. I have to visit with I saw that our former athletic director, Mr. Adam James, his team from Lions Decatur made the state tournament, and I see him back here talking. I think he's on one of the radio stations.
He don't even go here. Yeah, Mr. Adam James. No, shout out to him though, man. I always try to give him credit, and I always try to give him credit because of the advancement that happened here in Winnebago, and we've talked about that on our sports show for a long time. Just all the sports that were added in his tenure as the AD, and all the different opportunities created for our Winnebago athletes and these kids. So shout out to him. 26-6 here, 6 minutes to go in the second. Winnebago takes over here at the 47-yard line after the long punt from the Mustangs. Winnebago spreads the field. Nobody in the backfield of the White Bear. White Bear taking his time. Swing pass out there to Hewlett. It might have been backwards. It's on the ground. Goes out of bounds. And are they going to call that an incomplete pass? Second down. Good throw there from White Bear. Just a little high.
I like that play call there, switching it up a little bit.
Kind of attack the edge there. A little quick pass action. Get away from that run a little bit and see if they can keep this defense guessing. Had
a heavy dose of Flemister. I expect her to go right back to it.
All right, here we go. Little wound, setting up. They're sitting like a 4-3, I want to call it. Winnebago still in the wide formation. White Bear taking his time, looking for a pass. Turns over here to Earth, throws the pass. Oh, no, sorry, that's Jones. Throws on a little out route, incomplete. And we're going to get a clock stoppage. Heard the whistle. Now he's saying roll it. Come on, White Hat. What are we doing here?
Incomplete pass?
Yep, incomplete pass. Should have stopped. That's what he was trying to tell him. Stop the clock. Our clock operator.
That's like the second or third time.
Cervell Rave checking in the game.
All right, Winnebago goes back to, they're going to call it a timeout, I believe. Incoming from Winnebago. All right, folks, quick station identification. This is the Big Voice Radio 100.9. The official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Big shout out to our sponsors, the Communications Department, the Big Voice Radio, Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Who else we got on there? Ho Chunk Incorporated, Warhorse Gaming, Avery Brothers Sign Company, Screen Repair Winnebago, TV Customs, and Little Priest Tribal College. Shout out to those sponsors.
Hey, bro, so youth basketball all the way from 3rd grade all the way to 8th grade starts tonight. Up in the cities. League or first tournament starts tonight. League play starts next week.
Oh, wow.
Both boys and girls. We have maybe 4 or 5 teams of each in the league up there.
You know what that tells me, though? Daylight saving times this weekend. Right? It's always during daylight savings time because we always had one kid that was late or one parent that was like, oh, I forgot to set my clock back.
or one coach.
Yeah.
That's the worst one.
Yeah, when the coach was like, oops.
Trying to blame everybody else for not telling them. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, folks, here we go. Winnebago on third down now after 2 failed pass attempts. They're going to get the ball. They're going to have the Flemster off to that left side, right side. He's going to go through big 89s all over him. Great job from the Mustangs to beat him up, push him back. This is only going to be a gain of about 4 yards. Big number 89 was all over it. Brown Bull. Another guy at the bottom of the pile there for the Mustangs. Who is that? Oh, there's number 12 again. Catches enemy. Man, he's been close all night long on those tackles. He's like you said, you can't put the arm out, get the arm tackle. You've got to get there for that form tackle. So shout out to that kid doing a great job of just being all over. 4th and about 7 to go here for the Indians. Finding themselves in a long 4th down. And like I said, great job from the Mustangs. Winnebago's been in some spots that we haven't seen them in a lot this year. Going to get another timeout here from Winnebago or talk it over. Good job from the Mustangs.
Great job. 4th down.
They were getting ate up by that run from Flemister all quarter because it was a heavy dose of Flemister those last 2 drives. And then finally the Mustangs found something that works for them to put a stop to it.
Man, Little Wound has really packed in that box, but you know what that leaves you susceptible to? The deep pass.
You know, the deep pass or an outside pitch or an outside toss or something along those lines. Hey, you want to shout out to all the Mustangs listening on your own live stream there. I want to shout out to you guys. I'm the guy who got the mic. If you can't hear the other guys too much, I'm the one wearing the mic. So shout out to you guys all listening. Want to say shout out to all the Little One visitors that came to town. You got a little contingency over there.
Yeah.
They got their cheerleaders here. Like I said, this is playoff football here at the All Nations Conference.
And then those of you guys that are at home, make sure that when these people, the fans that travel, when they get home, give them some props for coming down and making that trip down here.
So I want to shout out to you guys because we're kind of live on 2 streams here. I want to shout out to our Little One camera crew for jumping on and giving us a mic, and appreciate you guys thinking of us and letting us help you guys out. All right, here we go. 4th down play. Big 4th down play here for the Mustangs. Winnebago set up in their big bunch formation. White Bear gets it, fakes it throws it over there to him. Oh, complete pass. White Bear had it, faked it to Flemister, then threw him the toss. Just out of his hands there. Ball drop, turnover on downs. Mustangs defense holds strong.
Having a little 20-point cushion, I mean, you can afford to do that, maybe mess up a couple plays by not getting the ball where it's supposed to get or something like that. But I know that it looks like White Bear's getting a little frustration on his face. The last couple pass plays has kind of been short.
If you're Little Wound, that's kind of the break you need right here.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Turnover and downs, turn this into a score.
Yeah, and White Bear really hasn't had to throw the ball very much this year either. I think earlier in the season we had maybe 4 pass plays, early in the season. So here we go. Hunter in the back, calling for the ball. He's got 2 on his right side. He's taking his time, leaning back. Winnebago's defense being patient. Ball is up in the air.
Picked by
Rave.
The
On the right side. Chased down for number 2 in the backfield. Number 90 gets a hold of him, trying to strip the ball out. Rave still not down. Finally goes down. And it looks like the ball did come out, but they're going to mark him down before the ball came loose. The freshman, Servel Rave, coming up with his 2nd interception of the season.
Big time defense right there by the freshman, as we said earlier about Mr. Rave, that he's a hard worker in practice. He takes on those seniors and those juniors heads up all the time in practice, so he's out there working.
Great instincts there. Great instincts.
Hunter just didn't have his feet set on that one, folks. It looks like he had the guy he wanted to throw it to, but the ball just didn't fly like he needed it to.
And Serval Rave is the little brother to a couple of big brothers from Isaiah Burney from one of the championships teams a few years back, and then Zayden Burney.
Zayden Wheezy Burney.
Wheezy Burney.
I just seen that guy the other day. He's a good kid. All right, here we go, folks. 3:56 to go. Winnebago off the turnover here at about the 34-yard line. White Bear's got it. He's looking to pass to Jones out there on that left side. Flag has been thrown. Oh, there was 15. Was there for the tackle. Couldn't bring him down. Ball's on the ground. Recovered.
Oh, this is going to be a big call right here.
Recovered by the Mustangs. And there's number 82, Mr. O'Rourke, all over it.
We still have a flag on the play.
Yeah. White Bear's trying to get rid of it, but no, I'm going to leave it alone. I think we're going to get a holding call here at Winnebago. I'm thinking that's what it looked like. It was in the area of.
I think it might be chop blocking against Little One.
It's either that or illegal lineman downfield on the chop block. Good call there, Coach Q.
But it was
on the offense.
It was on Winnebago.
Decline, turnover off the fumble. The Mustangs are in business.
Let's go, Little Wound.
3:45 now to make something happen before halftime here.
Right. If you're Cassius Hunter here, take a breath, settle back in, get your routine throws, get your screen passes in, and then let's look to take a deep shot down the field with big number 12.
Catches enemy. They got the bunch set. Him and LeBeau are off to his right side. He's got Vasquez in the backfield with him on that short side over there. Big portion of the field open here. Of course, they're going to hand it off straight up the middle. He's going to go fighting for some yards. He's going to get a gain of about 1 on that one. Winnebago not fooled on the little draw play. On those draw plays, man, you as a running back and like as an offensive line, you kind of got to sell it. Right? You've got to sell it because you are trying to you're putting a face, right? Like we're throwing the ball, and then whoop, there's your little draw play. And Winnebago was not fooled on that one.
Stay disciplined.
Now Vasquez still in the backfield. Now they're going to bring the 2 wide receivers. Oh, you got Bravebird now in the slot formation. Hunter taking his time, catches enemy, also is on this far side. Hunter leaning back, good blocking there from the line. Across the middle.
Threw a dart.
Good catch there by Bravebird. Nice little, I want to call it a 10-yard gain there. There's the bullet pass you're talking about.
Into a tight window as well.
Yeah.
Into a tight window.
Think about that play right there. Everything had to be perfect on that play, and it happened.
John Earth was there on the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and we got a injured Fleminster down there. Look like he might have been cramping up. Yeah, he's coming off the field down for a play. So that's going to bring the Mustangs up to the 33-yard line now. Back in business. Great throw there, and that's the first time we've seen the throw at Bravebird. Great catch though. Like, gets it in traffic. 2 Indians around him, still came down with it. And then smartly, it was enough for a first down.
The offensive line has given him enough time to plant his feet and take, not really take his time, but at least, to get a good look at his target.
All right, here we go, folks. Hunter with the ball, and then we're going to get the final timeout from Winnebago. Looks like there might have been some confusion on who should have been on the field there. White Bears coming over to talk to coach, and they're trying to cover some things up. Not enough guys on the field, it looked like, from my angle.
Yeah, there's 8 of them. Now 9.
So 2:44 left to go here in the second. Couple turnovers here by this Winnebago offense. Couple caused turnovers as well. We talked about earlier in the season the turnover margins for Winnebago. I think they were plus. The last time we called a game at the end of the year, down in Omaha Nation, down there in Macy, I think we were plus almost over 10. We were plus 10 on the turnover margin. So and today I want to call it about even, right?
Even, yep.
Yeah, it's about even today. So that's why Little Wound's here for a reason. These Mustangs came out to play.
I think they're trying to do some music thing, but nobody around here knows that song. So.
Play some New Breed, they'd probably know it.
Yeah, that right there, that little sports thing, little Majate thing. So I don't know.
I was really big at North High.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's what I said.
2:44 to go here. Let's see the Mustangs with a fresh set of downs now. Coming out, fired up here. Hunter calling for the ball, gets a hold of it, looks around, looking for a quick pass, didn't even drop back. He lets it go.
Almost picked off.
He was like at full speed too.
Brownrigg was there as well, but catches enemy he didn't make the stop that Hunter was expecting him to make. So
a little miscommunication. Yep. Looks like Hunter wanted to come back and.
Yeah, catches enemy. Wasn't even really looking at the ball on that one. And then Winnebago almost ate up all over. As Rave almost was looking for another interception tonight.
He had a little bit of time.
Yeah, clock stops on that one. 2:36 to go. The Mustangs are cooking. Here we go. Hunter, 2 on his left. Vasquez in the backfield with him. They're going, that's Yellow Hawk. They're going to hand it off to him right up the middle. He's going to fall forward. Great run. Going to call it maybe a 7-yard gain there.
Great run.
Yellow Hawk said, give me the ball.
He bounced right back up, too, after he hit the ground, too, because he knows.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 2 here at about the 41-yard line for the Mustangs. That was a nice, aggressive run from that kid.
It was.
Looked like it had some purpose behind it.
Let's see him. Let's see if he runs like that all the time.
All right. Mustang kind of switching some people around here. They're going to call for it. Hunter's got a hold of it. He's looking to pass. Going to throw it out there to catch his enemy. One-on-one with Brownrigg.
ball on the ground.
Ball out. 15 dives on it. That's going to be a loss of about 4 on that one. Great job there from
Pereira
Munoz.
great job. Great, to get the ball on that ball. That would have been huge if Winnebago gets that ball back there.
Is it moist out there? Is it wet out there?
You know,
the ball wet?
It's cold. Right?
When it's cold out, the joints don't move the same. The ball's harder. Your hands aren't warmed up. That plays a factor in these sort of games.
Brownrigg did a great job stripping the ball out over the bigger catches enemy. I mean, catches enemy's probably got about a foot on him.
Yeah.
And then Brownrigg just kind of, Brownrigg just kind of poked the ball out right there. So 4th and about 6 now. They're backed up to about the 37-yard line. Let's see what Hunter's got dialed up. They got the 2 receivers on the short side. Hunter back.
Bravebird was the target there, but he just wasn't ready for it.
No, I don't think they had that one lined up too well. So this is going to be a turnover on downs. 51 seconds to go here. Great job from the Mustangs. Kind of took the clock away, because that's another factor in this as well, guys. If you're on that offensive side, you want to keep the ball out of Winnebago's hands. The way their offense is played today and the way you watched them throughout the season, you don't want Winnebago with the ball in their hands.
You almost have to play ball control with them. You want the ball as long as you can. Keep the ball out of Winnebago. Keep it out of Flemister. Keep it out of Jones's hands.
All right, here we go. White Bear looking over. They're trying to get something lined up. Jones is confused. There are no more timeouts. They're ticking away. Look at, he's calling. There are no more timeouts here. White Bear, he's getting the ball. Looks like they're still maybe short a guy. They're short one guy. They're going to hurry up and run Brownrigg out there and put him in the ace spot. White Bear's going to call for the ball. Calls for it, gets the play off. They're going to hand it off to Jones on that right side. Great tackle from 89. Slipped through. Jones calling forward. Great job there from the Mustangs. Still going to be about a 3-yard gain there after the confusion.
That was a great battle on both sides of the line of scrimmage there.
Winnebago with the hurry up now. They're hopping right up to the line.
Yeah, they have more timeouts. 30 seconds and ticking here. White Bears calling around, hollering at him, trying to get him in his position. Nobody was set on that one.
Nobody was set. False start.
They're trying to get Jones the ball on that sweep to the right side. Yellow Hawk was there, but they're going to be a dead ball here. Everybody at Winnebago on that one was moving around. Winnebago a little confused here on offense.
I think it's a personnel issue right there. I think Jones tired. Looked like White Bear is trying to get a sub in for Jones there, but.
Hey guys, I know we were talking about Decora earlier, but I did not see him on the sideline, and I don't see him on the field at all either. So I'm curious where he went off to.
I wonder if he was the one. I wonder if he was the one that went in there.
It might have been. It might have been, guys. Like I said, I don't see him on the sideline. No, I haven't looked for him for a hot minute, but
I looked for him a little while ago too.
And you just hope it's not too serious.
Hope he's okay on that one.
Great
it was a kickoff return that he had. Got hit in the thigh real hard. He came up limping. So looks like we're gonna get a possible. Looks like we have a timeout on one side of this ball here after the penalty. I might have had my numbers. Then we got a couple of basketball girls back from their game, possibly.
TV Select.
Look at those jerseys. Some nice jerseys looking. What'd you say? Let's get a report here on some basketball.
Oh, no. I thought they played already because the tournament started this weekend, but they said they just came back from practice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Came back all geared up.
Yeah, their games start tomorrow. I think they got all their gear tonight.
All right, 2nd down and 12 now after the penalty for Winnebago. 22 seconds to go. There are no timeouts. And are you going to pass to get the ball out of bounds, or are you just looking to do another run here to keep this clock moving? White Bear with the ball, looking up, trying to pass it to Walker. He's going to throw a bomb down to Walker. Through him. Walker had 3 defenders on him. He was the only one that went into coverage. The only one that went on the route. And Littlewood did a great job defending that one. On probably the biggest wide receiver Winnebago's got.
Yeah, they did. They sent 3 guys out on him. That fly out there was wide open too, but then everybody had to stay back and block.
All right, 15 seconds. Winnebago might take a couple deep shots here just to check it out, just to test this defense a little bit.
Just keep them honest here.
They got LeBeau back as the safety, and then that was Yellow Hawk again, kind of following along with that one. He was all the way back there as well. They're going to put Brownrigg off to that left side, solo wide receiver out there, and then they're going to spread everybody out here. Rave comes off the field. You got Earth down here on the bottom. White Bear calling it out, looking for a play call. Here we go. White Bear's going to get a hold of it. 15 seconds to go. Roundray coming in motion towards us. Blitz coming there from Winnebago. Screen pass out there to Jones.
Through his
Going to
hands.
be out of, or incomplete pass. That was a bullet pass. Right on him. That's going to be 4th down here for Winnebago. The position in the field, guys, is the punt really worth it? You know, you want to take the shot. You want to try to get a run play. What's your call here?
With 11 seconds, I'd probably just try to get booby in there somehow.
End it off here and let it come to the half.
Let's get the end of the half.
Do that little crossbuck play, and if you get some, you get some. If you don't,
Right.
you don't.
You have a 20-point cushion here, and there's not a lot to lose.
Well, Winnebago sends out. We're going to do 2 to the left now after they get all sorted out. John Earth at the bottom of the screen. No, sorry. Jones at the bottom of the screen. Ball is going. Blitz coming there. 32 all over White Bear.
Swallowed up by 32.
I don't got him. I don't have a 32.
I don't have a 32 on here.
Good job, number 32. Who's number 32?
32.
No, she don't know either.
I think it's one of the coaches.
Don't know? Okay, yeah, we'll figure it out, guys.
We'll get it.
One of the coaches put the extra jersey on.
Quit it now. Don't want to start all that.
Jeez.
4 seconds to go here. Little Wound gets the stop on a 4th down to take over on downs. But like I said, there's only 4 seconds here. I'm telling you, I'm throwing one up to catch his enemy right here.
Me too.
I'm bombing one to catch his
One
enemy.
deep shot. One deep shot. You have time for one deep shot.
Well, if you guys can kind of handle halftime, I might be able to go get a quick word in and try to see what's going on with these other guys. So, all right, go ahead. You guys got it.
Yeah, we'll cover this. Coach Huge. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Huge is headed out for a little while. He's going to go get himself a couple hot dogs. He says he's going to go check on in another interview, but he's really going to check on those hot dogs. So hey, Sean, so we got 4.6 seconds left, man. Did you see the game the other night where my Washington Redskins, I'm trying to claim Redskins now because they got that play, but you see the other night when the Commanders won the game at the end, the Hail Mary pass?
I did see that. I didn't get to catch that.
Yeah, it was so crazy. But that don't happen too often anymore, you know, those Hail Mary passes. I mean, not completing them like that. The guy was put in a perfect position here. All right, I got Little Moon with 4.6 seconds left, down 26-6. They got enough time for one play, and I think they're gonna be taking it far.
Hunter catching.
Yep.
Ooh.
Pass
He's
over
got some room.
Number 2 is still
He's still
bounds,
up.
Still in bounds, still going, pushing. And he gets out of bounds as the clock ticks.
It's going to take us to the half.
Halftime here. Halftime score, Winnebago 26, Little Wound 6. It's halftime here in Winnebago, Nebraska, ladies and gentlemen. Give a shout out to technical difficulties here. I don't know if it has to do with the wiring or whatnot, but Winnebago coming off the field at halftime with a comfortable lead, 26-6. We got about a 12.5-minute intermission here while they play some jams, and we have a packed house here tonight in Winnebago. You know, the playoff atmosphere in football here in Winnebago, it hasn't been like this all the time.
No.
So for many years, man, a long time ago, Sean, even like before my time, many years, Winnebago was a powerhouse around here in this northeast Nebraska area, you know, and a lot of the teams that are in this northeast Nebraska, they make it far into the state playoffs every year. And it's a real good area to play football. You know, Winnebago back in the 80s made the state playoffs a number of years in a row, and never did get that state title. But back in the 60s, Winnebago came off with a couple state championships. But then years went by. Winnebago dabbled with 8-man, with 11-man. The enrollment of the school kept on getting higher, but the interest of football wasn't as big as it was back in the 80s. I kind of think that our school and our community kind of ended up turning into more of a basketball town than anything. And then then here we are today, in 2024, we're in this All Nations football conference playing against all these other native schools, and it's like, for me, I think it's a good thing. It's an incredible thing for our young athletes here to be part of this league. But at the same time, you have goods and you have bads. You have some of the fans that think we should get back into state football, and then we have other fans that are fine with letting the boys stick it out with this football here. But regardless of what league we're in, this league is these last few years been giving our student athletes opportunities to move on to the next level and play some college football. So that's one thing I can thank this league for, is for that opportunity.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to play, teams we wouldn't always see. Sometimes we get to go to Cheyenne Eagle Butte, sometimes we get to go to Pine Ridge, sometimes we get to go to Mission, South Dakota and play Todd County. And Todd County and none of these teams are real pushovers.
No. And you know what? I actually wish that we could actually get into the same kind of league. I mean, I guess not the same kind of league. I think we should be able to go to like DLC, because those are opportunities when you can play against those teams that we're playing right now in football. We can play those teams in basketball sometime throughout the year too. It's in a tournament like that, So for DLC, it always happens like right before Christmas.
Right.
And then Al and I always happens like right during Lewis and Clark Conference tournament here.
But why is there always a snowstorm right before L and I?
Dude, I know, right?
Every time.
Why is there always a snowstorm? Why is all the relatives around here still travel up there though? I'll take the snow days.
Yeah.
But I'm taking my truck up.
So real quick though, just talk to the Winnebago coach there for a little bit. Braden McCoy did go out with a knee injury.
Oh, man.
So they're getting him checked out, and we'll kind of get an update from him probably after the game. We'll get some more info on that. So well wishes to him. Hope to see him back at the Dome next week. But just a lot of credit to this Little team, man. He talked about them not willing to give up, right? This team all year, all season, any game you've kind of researched on them or watched about them, this team don't give up, and they're going to give you all they got the entire game. And so he gives a lot of credit to those guys. And just talked about that week off, right? And I don't know how you guys feel about that when you watch pro sports or anything along those lines, those bye weeks, right?
Yeah.
Especially like when you talk about the wild card divisions, those number one seeds, that kind of stuff. I don't know. How do you guys feel about bye weeks? Like he just didn't like the bye week is kind of what he talked about.
Oh, really? I think a bye week in football season is always a blessing for teams because of the injuries. Injuries. You get an extra week for some of those players to heal up, or maybe one of your players that makes impacts in games and stuff like that. Maybe he got hurt a little bit, and he needs a little bit of time to kind of not be so sore or something like that. So that's what I think about bye weeks.
For me, a bye week, it has its blessings, just like you said, you get to recover from injury. But if I'm hot, I want to stay hot and I want to keep rolling. If things are going well, I want to keep that. I want to keep that train moving a little bit. But there's goods and bads to a bye week. Get a little time, get to watch some film, get to rest up, rehydrate. Goods and bads.
I guess that's the way I kind of put it too. Like for a coaching perspective, to get a bye week, it's like, how are you going to utilize it, right? Mm-hmm. Are you going to watch a lot of film? Like I said, recovery is a big part of it. But then also, it gives you more opportunity to maybe implement something different on your offense. Implement something in your defense. But I do agree with Coach Sean here, where if you're rolling, you want to keep that momentum, because then when you take that week off, it's like everybody just kind of takes that relaxed moment, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're good. We got to work too hard this week and whatnot. But I guess I'll kind of reference it back to those Huskers, man. Them Huskers came out of that bye week, you know what I mean? And then they played real well against Illinois. It's like we were a whole different team that didn't prepare. It was like a whole different squad. And, Winnebago's got a nice 20-point cushion here. We got 6 minutes left here in halftime. And like I said, the Mustangs came out here and put a spectacular drive together. A lot of great passing plays, a lot of great screen plays involved in that one. And you see them trying to utilize it here.
Then Little Wound's defense as well, they put a stop to Winnebago's offense. They put a stop to Winnebago's offense, made them fumble the ball a couple times, lost possession. And Little Wound just has to do the same thing, just come out second half. Hopefully that coach is over there giving a really good Rudy speech, and then come out real aggressive and try to show Winnebago that they're here for a reason.
Little Wounds just gotta, they gotta have a break go their way. A special teams fumble, someone breaks one for a touchdown on a kick return, punt return, something, man. They just need something to go. On the offense, I think they just need to keep mixing it up. Run your screen passes, but don't fall in love with it. Take your deep shots, run the ball, and just keep the offense moving. Keep taking time off the clock, and keep the Winnebago offense off the field.
Yeah, we got about just under 5 minutes left in the intermission here at halftime. I can give a shout out to all the fans out there in the vehicles, whether you're cruising around Winnebago, if you're cruising around up there, Little Boone, or parked out here in the parking lot. If your radio's at 100.9 FM, turn them sounds up there. And we got a good second half of football coming up here in about 4 minutes. Also, shout out to the cheerleading squad here.
Yeah, did you guys get a station identification in at halftime there? All right, this is 100.9, the Big Voice Radio at Allen, Nebraska, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. I do want to shout out all of our sponsors today. Big shout out to Ho Chunk Incorporated. They actually came out and sponsored free admission for the community and visitors. Also doing a little feed. They got a round of whole hot dogs over there. They got the swag for any of the participants that are coming in. So shout out to Ho Chunk Inc., Warhorse Gaming, Navy Brothers Sign Company, Screen Repair Winnebago, TB Customs, and Little Priest Tribal College. Don't forget to get signed up for the coming spring semester. We got the fresh Little Priest Tribal College recruiter on staff here with us today, so I know he's been enjoying himself, going out into different communities in our different areas, trying to recruit some people to join up over there at Little Priest Tribal College. Affordable tuition, great classes, you can earn your AA, great transfer programs that can get you in up to some of the major public colleges in the area. Right. So I don't know if you want to talk about that at all.
Yeah, right.
You're off the clock.
That.
Clock him in.
Trisha, if you're listening to this, clock me in. Yeah, but no, man, Little Priest is, I call it one of the hidden gems here in Northeast Nebraska. Right now, we're able to offer free tuition, and we have great programs there, great faculty. Great faculty, great classes. There's a lot of different options for in-person and online hybrid classes where you don't necessarily have to be in the classroom. We call it our high flex option. So yeah, if you want more information, come talk to me at Little Priest. Just give me a call and we can get you set up there.
Yeah, Sean Walker, coach right here, he's actually an alumni and alma mater is up there at Little Priest Tribal College. Graduated a few years back.
Former ball player too.
Yeah, he actually used to play for the ball team here too. And now he works up at Little Priest as a recruiter. But he's also one of our coaches here in Winnebago. He helps with the boys varsity and the boys junior high. And yeah, man, he's a great asset to our squad. And I know that he really enjoyed his time going to school up there at Little Priest to kind of pave his way. So he, parents up at Little Boone, if you're listening, if you got any seniors that aren't exactly sure what they're trying to do next year, and if they come back home talking about, hey, Winnebago's a nice looking place, send them down this way. Come talk to Coach John Walker.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big piece of it too. We'll put a little piece of recruiting out there.
We got dorm rooms here.
Yeah, we got dorm rooms down here and all that. And so Winnebago's a great place to come to college. And like I said, affordable tuition. You can walk away with your AA degree. And like I said, Little Priest Tribe was growing as well. There's a 4-story science building being built over there. And so the campus is expanding.
And there's bridge programs to go to Wayne State, bridge programs to go to UNL. All kind of opportunities up there. Free tuition?
Free tuition.
Free tuition.
Can't beat that, man.
Oh, man.
All right, folks, here you go. You got about a minute to go here before the start of the second half. I'm going to ask the coaches here, what are you looking for? And I'm going to go take it on the Little Wound side of things. From the Mustangs, what are you going to need to do on the defensive side to slow down these Winnebago Indians?
On the defensive side, you gotta pack the middle and you gotta keep the outside contained because that crossbuck is real tough to guard when it hits outside. Darius Flemister and Angelo Jones, once they put their foot in the ground, make a guy miss on the outside, man, it's real tough to guard. It's scary.
I'd say try to get through that line, put pressure on White Bear, on the quarterback. Looks like he's struggling just a little bit back there with that pass rush, but I just say just keep on being aggressive for Little Wound, and then definitely try to take advantage of your mismatches when you got the taller kid out there. Make sure you take advantage of that mismatch, whether it's on a defensive or offensive end. So yeah, right back in the game.
All right, folks, there we go. And then I guess I'll talk a little bit about Winnebago here. Just impressive as far as, like you said, you brought up the two names we talked about a little bit ago with Jones and Fleminster, and just their ability as runners and running behind that big offensive line that Winnebago's got. You want to talk about who's the all-star of this game right now? Yeah, you got the star backs. You know, they're getting after it, but that line's kind of the star for Winnebago right now. You know, the defensive line's been getting great pressure on them, throwing the ball, and then the defensive line actually getting in the backfield, bothering Hunter, you know, not giving him the opportunity, as they added 3 minutes to the halftime speech here, folks. So we'll stick with us here. We're getting back into it. So, like I said, Winnebago, just a monster as far as who you can get the ball to and what you're doing. And then again, another big standout that we had tonight. I'm going to give a big shout out to Rave. Right, Rave's been a big standout for us on the defensive end with the interception. Fleminster's also got an interception for a touchdown, but Rave kind of being all over defensively for the Mustangs. There, you want to talk about Yellowhawk? You know, we've been calling his name all night long. Yeah. And so, like I said, this defense for both sides just looking to contain here. It is a quite chilly evening now. The sun is down, the lights are on. It's Friday night football, folks, here for All Nations playoff football.
I'm glad I brought my jacket, man.
And that's one thing you miss with this All Nations League. Man, sometimes we play at noon, sometimes we play at 2 o'clock. But man, playing under lights is just something special in Northeast Nebraska here.
Yeah, I see a lot of vehicles cruising right by here on this main highway, Highway 77, 75 going south, and Sioux City Highway just north of us. So a lot of traffic cruising by, and a lot of cars honking, man. Seeing the action here in Winnebago with the crowd at capacity, and then also the lights here making it look beautiful here.
So one thing I do want to shout out here is I got a call from a local legend, Mr. Larry Pear, old defensive tackle for these Indians way back in when. But he was driving by and he pulled up over there. He's kind of parked behind the EMS guys, and he said, "Hey, Chunchke." I was like, "Hey, what's up, Dega?" He said, "Man, look at that score." I said, "I'm getting my leather helmet out. It's in my back pocket. I'll be right down. I'm gonna show them boys how to get this done, man." He's got that leather helmet ready to go in that back pocket there. But you know, that's one thing I guess we really don't talk about on this stream too often. You know, I know Q likes to talk about his glory days, and we all kind of have those little stories we like to share. But I mean, Winnebago's had plenty of big time athletes come through here that have just been big standout football guys. You know, and I think this league kind of highlights our abilities and whatnot. But when we've had kids come, I mean, way back when, Mr. Tom Osborne himself showed up here to these fields. It wasn't this field; it was the old field. But even recruited one of our guys to go down there and play for UNL.
Yeah, those good times back in the '80s back then, and then. And just to correct you right there, I don't really like talking about my good old days. Everybody else talks about my good old days. Just so you know, let's get that clear right now.
Let's clear the record. Let's clear the record up.
Set the record straight.
Let's set the record straight right now, folks. Yeah. Everybody, like I said, big shout out to all those guys. I mean, you talk about, I even will get to work with one of them, Mr. Coley Brown. You know, he talks about BK, Brian Kennedy being a big standout guy way back when. And then you think about, I think about Johnny the Jet. You know, there's a reason they call him the Jet. You know, like he had the speed, boy. You know, those kind of guys. But
Mr. Craig Cleveland, Senior.
Cleveland, see another big shout out to him too as well.
Oma.
Yeah, that's the plethora of old athletes that came out of here at Winnebago. You know, big standouts on this football field, and I think everybody just kind of enjoys this playoff atmosphere. Yeah. And that's one of the big reasons we came to All Nations. You know, there's the big debate: should we go back to Nebraska? Right? Should we go back? But then we have to play 11-man versus this 9-man style. Myself, I'm enjoying this All Nations League.
And you know what? I think about guys my age too. You know, big Mr. Bert O'Goran and Drake Gorin. Yeah. You know, Drake Gorin was a special athlete, man.
Yeah, I think about quarterbacks too, like about Jason Ghostdog.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he was a heck of a thrower. He even got a college scholarship, went down and played at Peru State. You know, those guys could sling the ball around, man. So, all right, here we go, folks. Little Wound has to kick off now to Winnebago. We got Fleminster and Jones in the backfield. Another personnel issue there. I'm going to send another guy out. Winnebago.
Doxy coming on late.
Winnebago coming out the bye week, struggling right now with their substitutions.
Yeah, thinking they're playing A-man.
All right, folks, here we go. kickoff coming from big number 89. I believe that is Mr. Brown Bull. Nice kick over his head. Flemister has to back up to about the 16, 12-yard line. He gets a hold of it, got a blocker in front of him, tripped up, stays on his feet. Finally brought down there from the Mustangs, number 23, Yellow Hawk. And it looks like John Earth might be called for a flag on a late hit there, possibly.
I saw that too.
This might be Winnebago's worst starting field position of the day.
I do believe you ain't lying there. And the defense, the way they just got done playing here for the Mustangs, we'll see how good of a halftime speech they had. So here we go. Winnebago had the ball out to about the 18-yard line. At the 18-yard line, and then they're going to back them up here, and then probably going to be a personal foul, and maybe what would you call that penalty right there?
That's just
unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah,
personal
no
foul.
need for that. Play was completely far away from them, and John Earth got a hold of a block and just got excited about it. That's all that
You know,
was.
you get your playoff juice flowing. You want to make that big hit, but that's just not the time or place.
Personal foul. Mr. Earth going to back them up 15. And is that going to be their starting position? So it's not it's the starting position. So it's still 1st and 10, but they're backed up all the way to the 8-yard line here. So again, shout out to all our listeners. This is the Big Voice Radio 100.9. You're listening to Winnebago High School Football hosting the Little Wound Mustangs here in Class 9A second round playoffs. Winner punches their ticket to the Vermilion Dome to go play for the championship in 9A in the All Nations Conference. White Bear gets the ball, going to hand off Flemister. He's going to come up the middle. Big tackle out there from the Mustangs. No gain there. And who's that? Number 15, I believe, and number 12 is there as well. Mr. Pierre Ramones. We called his name a little while ago as well.
Yeah, the Little One's line got through Winnebago's line real quick on that play right there. I don't know if they're wearing down Winnebago's line or what, but that looked a little easy.
All right.
Little One fighting through.
Yeah, 2nd and 9 here for Winnebago. They're not being fooled by that little run play there from Flemister. They're picking out spots here. So Winnebago backed up. They're about the 14-yard line now, 2nd and 9. White Bear calling out the play. Got a big bunch formation around him. Ball's on the ground. He picked it up. He's going to put his foot in the ground and run it himself. He's on the left side. He's kind of open. Nowhere to go. There's number 15 again, Pierre Monez, and also Yellow Hawk in on the tackle, driving him back, but it's still going to be a gain of about 3 yards there. Nice little recovery there from White Bear.
Right.
Ball
great job by Pereira Munoz. Just coming up and making plays, stepping up in the box, breaking down, making a move. Oh, man.
Yeah, Little One's not going anywhere. They're here to play.
They came here to play the second half.
All right, here we go, folks. 3rd down now and about 6 to go for the Indians. They need to get out to the 24-yard line for a 1st down. 10-20 and ticking here in the 3rd. The fans are all kind of filing back in. Everybody got a hot chocolate. Come back. White Bear with the ball. Head out to Flemister. He's going to go right up the middle. Good tackle there from Yellow Hawk to bring him down, but it's going to be enough for a 1st down. Good job there from Flemister.
Great
tackle from Yellow Hawk. It might have been a touchdown if he didn't make that tackle.
Touchdown saving tackle there. Again, we're calling Yellow Hawk's name. Great
player
good
for these
athlete.
guys. Yeah, good player for these guys. He's believing in all their field. Senior for them. Lister number Landon Yellow Hawk, 160-pound senior.
He definitely doesn't play like 160 pounds, I'll tell you what.
No, he's quick, he's athletic, and he's following the ball, and he's a ball hawk at that. So here we go. Winnebago with the new first set of first downs right at about the 25-yard line. White Bear calling it out, still sitting in that bunch formation. He's going to fake the handoff, looking to pass. There's number 35, gets a hold of him, cannot bring him down. Flag is
good flag on the play.
White Bear way back there now, throws it up to Servell. Rave cannot make the catch. Play called dead on an incomplete pass as the flag came in. To me, that's the area of holding.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah,
I think that's coming back.
It is.
Winnebago offense struggling here. You know, and that started back towards the end of the 1st half.
Yep.
Do you think this has anything to do with Decora's lead blocking?
That's part of it.
Or his blocking?
That's part of it, but Rave's proven to us, and we've seen it already on the few touchdowns Winnebago's had. Rave can be a great lead blocker, but one of the things that I had a conversation with Coach about during halftime is that Decora is more of that spiritual leader guy, right? Kind of keep everybody in line and line them up in the right spots. Yeah, big locker room guy, super athletic as well, but with him going out, changes the dynamic right
maybe
now.
That's what's bruised a little bit, is that Well, we'll see. These boys can catch up.
Second and about 16 now for the Indians. They're going to do a little sweep up
there you
there to
go.
Jones on the left side. He's got a lot of open running room. 82's there, pushes him, gets him out of bounds. No, finally falls down. 82 was all over it. Mr. O'Rourke. Going to be a nice little maybe 10, 12-yard gain, but it's going to bring up third and about 8 for him.
Man, there's that big playability by Jones right there. Put the foot in the ground, get upfield.
Winnebago gets the ball out to about the 21.5-yard line here. Rave comes off, and they're bringing on Earth.
I think it's actually second down, huge.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, yeah, the penalty.
But the penalty took it back and replay it.
Second down and 8 coming up.
Making it manageable for themselves. 2nd and 8. 9:06 to go and ticking here in the third. White Bears got Flemister in the backfield with him. Earth at the bottom of towards us here. Winnebago moving left to right here on your radio dial. White Bear gets the ball. He's going to hand out to Flemister. He's going to go down. Doxy out in front of him. Number 1 makes a great job. Making
Great
the
block by
tackle.
Doxy.
Bravebird came in and brought him down. That's going to be a gain of about 5. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2 here.
Man, I'll tell you what, guys. I love it when I see a pulling guard and get out there and block and pancake somebody.
What you going to do with Doxy if you were sitting there as a linebacker? I mean, what are you going to do with him? What do they got that kid listed on here as? Let's see.
260.
245.
Oh, wow.
And he ain't nothing but big muscle running
Big,
around out
strong
there.
kid. Oh, man. The All-American.
All right, 3rd and 2 here. Winnebago. White Bears going to kind of pull it together. Trying to call the play. Rave in the ace spot there. Flemister in the backfield. White Bear calling for the ball. Ball is hiked. White Bear's going to call his own number, take it out of that left side. He's going to go up the middle. Kind of finds a nice gap there. Good tackle there from Catches Enemy, as well as number 15 again, all over him. But it can be enough for a first down, bringing the ball out to about the 41-yard line.
Yeah, first down, Winnebago. Nice little draw play by White Bear. Kind of juked himself around up to the first down marker.
Paramuno's again, all over the stop there.
Yep.
He's got to be getting close to 8 tackles. You know, I think Yellowhawk's probably pushing 10 tackles right now. You know, the defense is here. They're not letting Winnebago get away from them right now. Struggled a little bit early, right? Struggled early in the first half there, but since then, kind of holding Winnebago to keeping them honest.
Right now, from the Little Wound defense, I'm seeing, they're bending, but they're definitely not breaking.
Well, here we go. First down here for the Indians at about the 41-yard line. Same set here for the Indians. Going to move Flemister off to the right side of the quarterback. They're going to hand it off to him on the left side. He's going to follow his blockers. He's going through. Almost broke out there. About a 9-yard gain. And there's number 1, Mr. Bravebird, who had that nice catch on offense earlier, making a tackle to bring up 2nd and 9. Well, and that's going to be enough for a first down. I apologize. Just enough.
Ball spotted, yep.
Yeah, just enough on the ball spot there. Yeah, great job, piece of tackling here from the Mustangs to kind of slow down Winnebago here. Because earlier in the game, those were big 20, 30-yarders, 15-yarders. They could not slow down Flemister in that first half.
Man, I want to give the Little Wound line credit. Big Tanner High Horse in there playing tough, man. That's a tough task to deal with, Ashton LaPointe.
At the 49-yard line in Mustang territory now for the Indians. They're going to get the ball. They're going to fake it. They're going to hand it off to Jones on that right side. He gets a big, long swooper. There's Catches Enemy. Here comes Yellowhawk. Pushes him out of bounds. The speed of Jones is enough for about a 8-yard gain there.
It didn't look like he was going to make it at first when he got hit out right outside by the 50-yard mark right here. But he got that corner and 9 yards in the carry.
Kind of took a long looping angle and made something of it.
Yeah, that was Catches Enemy and Yellowhawk again. We've been calling their name all night on defense. And like I said, everybody's at this point and they just hold on, right? You've got to hold on to these guys. 6:09 clock stop. Jones ran out of bounds on that one. Second down here at the 40-yard line.
Man, Winnebago chewing up a lot of clock with this drive as well.
White Bear gets a hold of it. They can handle Flemister on the little sweep to the left. He's got a lot of room. Nobody in front of him. 10, 15, 5. Touchdown, Winnebago.
That might be coming back, Eugene. See a flag on the play.
We got some laundry on the field here, folks. Flemister on the big looping swooper. Just finds space. And when he gets going, and we're going to get called, I believe that's a block in the back. He had the hand open, kind of holding on to that. Well, yeah, we're going to get a holding call here. Going to bring back the long touchdown run. That would have been a 40-yard touchdown run there from Fleminster. And Winnebago getting called for the hold. Bring it on back. Let's try it again.
Oh, man.
You know, I say let's run that same play. Same play.
Yeah, block in the back here on Winnebago. Going to be a 5-yard penalty, I believe. No, yeah, 5-yard penalty. So now it's going to turn into a 2nd and 9, I'm going to call it, for the Indians. They need to get to the 39-yard line for a first down. Repeat, 2nd down. Run it back, folks.
2nd down and 9.
Let's see, White Bears getting the call in from the sideline. Mr. Welsh, you can tell he's a little frustrated right now with his offense and just the line. And we've been praising him this whole time. And, you know, like I said, it gets cold out here, you know, and the big factor for them all season long. It's different than playing at noon, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, here we go, White Bear. Same play. Add it off to Fleminster on that left side. He's going to make
same
some
result.
Moves. He's got an opening. There's Yellow Hawk.
Oh, man.
Nice tackle. Touchdown saving tackle.
Man, there's something Coach Welsh sees where he's going to run that play again. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran it again.
Got him all the way out there to about the 23-yard line. First down, Winnebago.
First down, Winnebago.
That was like Quinchadamas.
That's you playing Madden, bro. I played you before. You just call same play over again.
Over and over.
Coach's plays.
Hey, I made the right call when I played the 49 or the Redskins the other night.
No. You're techno, bro. Techno bull.
All right, here we go.
5:30 and ticking here. Winnebago in business inside Mustang territory here. Sitting at the 25-yard line now. White Bear. Jones is in the backfield now with White Bear. They're going to move Rave off to the right. White Bear calls for it, gets a hold of it, hand off to Jones. He's going to cut it up the middle. He's going to go, nowhere to go. That's chases enemy. Does a great job. Almost brings it down, but slows him down enough for the Mustang defense to show up and bring it down. Gain him about 3 yards.
Man.
Nice running, though. Nice running. He's not going down easy.
Yeah, catches enemy. Slowed it down just enough for the Mustang defense to catch up.
Man, one thing I'm thinking about right now is if you're Chase Hunter on the other side of the field, you're just watching that clock dwindle down and down. Man, this Winnebago drive is taking up at least 7 minutes of the clock.
Yeah, if you're right. Yeah, if you're that, that's the game plan, though, right? If you're Winnebago, you want to eat up as much clock as you can. Take your time, let your little play clock drive down as much as you can. You know, this offensive line's just got to hold on to these boys. They said.
Yep.
All right, here we go. White Bear in the quarterback position, still kind of running shotgun here. Going to have Jones off to his right. Calling for the ball. They're going to hand it off to Jones. He's going to go left. Oh, there's 72. Brought him down. No, big number 90 gets a hold of him. Throws him into the ground. There's 72. We talked about him earlier. That was Pratt. And then big number 90 gets a hold of him.
Tristan Trejo.
And just lays the wood on the kid.
Looks like we have a Little Wound player down.
That looks like a Winnebago player.
Oh, shoot. I think you're right.
Number 80.
Mr. Walker down on that play. Great piece of defense there from Pratt, though, to break into the backfield, catch him into the backfield, and bring him down. We talked about Pratt earlier in the game, battling down there in the trenches with those Winnebago boys, and he's been showing out today for sure.
Yeah, that was early in the game, and we're toward the end of the third quarter, and he's still down there battling.
He's holding his own for sure.
And Trejo's been out the past few defensive drives there for the Mustangs. Been out there for the Mustangs, and you know, he just had a great play. Everything slowed down. Ball carrier got slowed down, and he found his way to the ball, and he laid the wood there.
He did.
So we got Walker down there. So, all right, folks, we got a great crowd here. The student section's been trying to build. I know that. I know you brought it up earlier. They kind of do that stuff at other schools, the bigger schools, and I know Winnebago's been trying to build that camaraderie within the high school. I know that's like a goal of that youth council, the student council that they have going on, and so I want to shout out to all those kids out there trying to pull together that student section, and you hope to see it grow.
As you're saying that, they're all starting to move down to the front.
One of the things Miss Hannah Health said, the new counselor, she's like, man, the student section isn't nearly anything like North High's.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, build it up. Let's build it up.
Yeah, it's a great job. So, we got a minute here. Like Coach Q was talking about, you know, the youth sports is starting up for Winnebago, especially with the basketball. We got another great round of kids. I mean, you go from kindergarten all the way up to, I know Coach Q and Warpath, you guys kind of started up the K-2 kind of peewee stuff that got going on down there. And you guys run that out of Worthington Wellness Center. Kind of tell us a little bit, how's that been going for you guys?
It's been going real good. We have probably about maybe 50 to 60 kids that are kindergarten, first and second grade. Oh man, sorry guys, we got the ambulance coming out again. But it's been going good. We've been going for a whole month. It's a 6-week program, and if it was a success, then we're gonna try to push it on for another 6 weeks, and I think we're gonna. So any of the kids that were interested, or their parents interested in their kid getting involved with basketball early at that age.
Yeah, just doing some sound levels here, trying to get Coach Q's mic a little bit closer here. So, no, shout out to you guys in the Warpath community there. I know you guys have been growing that kind of on your own. Welland Thunder does do a lot of the youth sports as well, but Coach Q kind of helps out and takes up all the extra kids, right? Because those teams kind of fill up, and Coach Q kind of gets his squad going, and it's been a big success. And I know, like I said, from kindergarten all the way up to about 8th grade, this community has boys and girls playing basketball during those times, and
right.
We're still waiting for fruitions, right? We had one fruition come through. We had a state championship, had a run there of about 4 years, where we just made the state tournament every year. We were in a championship game, we were in a 3rd place game, and so Winnebago's looking to get back to that level. New head coach again, but the same old head coach, right? Getting Jeff back, so shout out to Coach Jeff.
Yeah, I think this year is going to be special. I really do, because of not just the kids that we got, but the coaches that we have that are going to be leading our young men. And at the high school, we got Coach Jeff Barrage, and then right here with us, Coach Sean Walker is going to be helping out. And then we got one of our there's Raiden Decora walking back, but he's in his civvies now, so. But he's walking. He's back here.
I'm going to call that a bone contusion. Something like that usually kind of hurts for a while there when you get a nice little stinger or a big Charlie horse in your thigh there.
Yeah, so but I was going to say, though, but our junior high for that, the school, Sean Walker, then I believe Coach Benny's going to be coaching with you at the junior high boys level. And then our Warpath boys teams this year are going to be they're going to be guided by a lot of good ball players, good coaches. We have our 8th grade team that we put in the gold division, the elite division, all the time last year. They're actually being coached by the captain of the state championship team, Matthew Winget. He's the head coach for the 8th grade team. And then his big brother, Chris, the one who kind of taught those guys how to play ball. He's going to be the head coach of our 7th grade team. And then we have a 5th grade team. And my little brother Pete, and he's before David Winchell, he was the leading scorer here in Winnebago. So he's coaching the 5th grade team.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to all those joining the live stream here on the Huddle stream. I guess the school had some issues with that going down, so welcome all you Huddle watchers that were watching on that live stream.
Oh yeah.
And so wanted to say thank you guys for listening. Want to say shout out to all our Little Wound people asking us to be part of your guys' live stream as well. Hope you guys are all enjoying the game. Prayers for Mr. Walker as they take him off out on the cart there. So hopefully we'll see him back, and it ain't nothing too serious. Like I said, it gets cold out here, man, and injuries, they hit different, man, when it's cold, man. It's not freezing by any means. It's just cold.
In cold weather like this, you can come slap me on my arm or something like that, and I want to go to the damn ambulance over there too. just slap the skin out here,
All right, folks, we're going to resume some play here. 3:40 and ticking here. I believe we got second down here for the Indians at the 29-yard line, 24-yard line. Indians get the ball. Looking to pass. White Bear. There's Pratt again. All over.
Get it.
Ball there.
Is up. There's Angelo Jones. He's at the 10. He's going to get knocked out of bounds, though. Great piece of tackling out there from Yellowhawk. And then we got a cramp player.
Did you see Jones's gum fly out of his mouth?
Pierre Monez.
The blue piece of gum fly out of his mouth.
Pierre Monez go down with the cramp on that tackle. So, like I said, that slow down and play, man, it doesn't help nothing. You got to keep the body warm. You got to keep moving out here. And we're going to keep talking about that cold little bit out here. But got an injured Mustang down, and like I said, it looks like he's just cramping up, and he'll probably be all right.
Yeah, he'll be okay. So, a little injury timeout here.
Injury timeout here.
We just talked about the youth basketball. I got our very first reported basketball game over. It's the 4th grade girls team, my daughter's team that I'm missing up there. They get the first win of the season, 13-10.
All right.
Close one.
Yeah, and then
Good job.
They got game number 2 tonight. They're called the Whirling Thunder Little Wowunks, and they play at 7:40 tonight, their second game up there. So congratulations,
shout out to the 4th grade girls. Way to get one done.
Man.
Good job, little Wowunks.
All right, folks. Who we all got on our communications crew here? We got Mr. Billy D on the camera. We got Miss Bethany Redhorn running
Okay.
our production here. Who you got down there for camera guys?
Looks like Jordana Bass.
Mr. Gentry Saints here, I believe, right?
Yeah. And Mr. VJ Wolfleader that's messing up on the clock up there.
Yeah, they had to shout him out. Leave VJ alone. He's trying.
Yeah, it's a tough job up there.
Yeah.
He's not going to watch this again.
He ain't going to hit replay on us.
No, he's not going to. He don't want to watch us.
Mustang player still down, still trying to get that cramp taken care of.
They need to bring one of those Gatorade containers around with pickle juice in it.
Yeah, get the leftovers from softball season, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of hang on to it. Yeah, we're going to need that during football season, guys.
Leave it.
Don't throw away that bucket. Give a little quick shout out here. I don't think we got to introduce the coaches here for Little Wound. Mr. Larry Elwis, assistant coaches Les Log, Josh Molash, Tom Dykeman, Curtis Peterson, managers Malay Eagleman, Lexus Lawrence, and Aspen Uses Knife. Those are the coaches and staff for the Little Wound Mustangs. For Winnebago, new head coach this year, Mr. Dusty Welsh. Assistant coaches, Trayvon Bear, Kobe Bean, and Nick Santasy. Managers, Kendrick Mallory, Braden Lawrence, Jocelyn Dinsmore, and Arian Rave. And their video crew, Drayden Rave. So yeah, Winnebago had to host the masquerade last night. The Winnebago Health Department put it on, and I know everybody's got their little opinion to it. I know it was on Halloween night, but it was a great turnout. I think the community, it got a little cold last night too, and I think the kids were all done trick-or-treating. They had a great turnout down there. It was a lot of fun down there at the masquerade, so had a lot of ghouls and goblins, a lot of great dancing down there. And honestly, when those clowns roll in, I always expect you to show up, man. Get down. I'm just saying, like, because, you that was kind of your guys' stuff. I remember that one year you guys got to run one during powwow, right? You and your Digadrome there, you guys kind of threw one together, threw a whole special together. And, man, like I said, those make it fun. They make it enjoyable. So it was a good time last night.
So next year, if they do it the same way, like have it on Halloween, they need to start those, this is what I was thinking, they need to start the contest of the dancing around 8 o'clock, because that's when everybody's done.
Yeah, kind of done.
Yep. We got done at 8, then it was the adults were going on, and I was like, the kids missed it.
All right, here we go, back to the action. White Bear gets it, and they're going to call the play dead. There's a 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line. After that long pass play to Jones, found himself open, made some moves, got brought down at the 10-yard line. And looks like it's going to be against the Mustangs. You got offsides on the defense, so that's going to be about half the distance. So they're going to be at the 5-yard line here. Oh, looks like he's going to respot it now. Oh. This coach and this ref staff, they're getting after it too, man. It's cold for them too, man.
Yeah, that's something we don't always think about.
We got a ref cramping up.
All right, here we go, White Bear. Calling the play, a big bunch formation. Fumster on his right side. Calling for the ball. Gets a hold of it. Fakes the end around. White Bear's going to put his foot in the ground. He's going to go forward. He's going to fall into the end zone. Touchdown, Winnebago. White Bear with his first score tonight. QB run.
White Bear been waiting for
I was
that
faked
run.
out.
He was waiting for that run. He knew he wanted that one.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Great job. A shifty move there. Put his foot in the ground. Made a left to right move and got himself in the end zone. And another Mustang player cramping up on the field here. The injuries matter. 3 minutes to go. 3:13 left in the. 3:13 left in the third. 32-6 now. Winnebago, and there's all the firework doings falling on the field.
That's crazy.
On nights like this, kind of get us thinking that we might have to, in the near future, enclose this field.
Once we do our own, once we get our own high school, then we'll talk about that.
That's a whole can of worms.
Yeah. Once we get our own high school, then we'll go down that road.
Plant that seed now, Warhorse.
All right, folks, here we go. Looks like Winnebago's going to set up for a 2-point PAT conversion. Oh, there's the footballs. They're releasing all the goodies here from the cheerleaders. They always put together all the snacks and candies and get everybody all involved. Oh, made it into the thing. They're going to hand the ball off there to Rave. Rave's going to fall forward. That's going to be the 2-point conversion is going to go. He fell in. Looks like, but there's a penalty flag down. Rave fell in the end zone, but as the guy was calling the touchdown, the flag flew, and it looks like it might be against the Indians. Going to be a holding call against the Indians. They're going to have to go again here on the 2-point conversion.
Oh, man.
It's going to back him up 5 yards. So 2-point conversion, no good there from Rave. Great piece of running from him, but holding call brings him back.
Oh, man.
Man, Sorrell's a big kid, too. He runs the ball. Great instincts. Man, he had great, role models growing up.
Yeah,
his own brother.
Yeah, his older brothers champions here as part of this Winnebago football team. So, he's got a lot to live up to, that kid right there.
Yeah, got some big shoes to fill, but hey, he's ready for the challenge.
All right, folks, now we're going to go for the kick PAT here. They're going to go for one. Doxy is out. And I want to give a shout out to the holder for Winnebago out there, Mr. Patrick Burt.
Oh, he's back.
Dealing with a knee injury. He's limited. He's on a limited status, so that he's going to be the holder during kicks here for this Winnebago team. So Doxy coming out for the extra point try. They're backed up though, so this is going to be about, I'm going to call it a 19-yard point after attempt. Let's see if Doxy gets his first kick tonight. I got corrected the other day, right into Big Craig at the gas station. How come you always call them field goals? They're PATs. Ball is on the ground. Nowhere to go. Doxy's got it. He's going to put his foot in the ground.
He's got it.
Let's go.
Throws it to Jones on the bacon broken
Doxy
play.
to Jones.
Let's go. The All-American.
2-point conversion is good on the broken field goal or PAT attempt.
I think Dox is going to say that wasn't broken.
Just how we drew it up.
I wrote that up.
Patrick was the decoy.
Yeah,
I love it.
34-6 now. Winnebago up on the Little Wound Mustangs here in 9A All Nations Football Conference semifinal action. Winner moving on to the Dakota Dome next week, right? Mm-hmm.
Next week.
Man, you guys, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time this quarter that Little One will have the ball.
Yeah, Winnebago ate up that clock. Yeah. I think you're right. Winnebago ate that clock up. Dealt with a slew of injuries on that drive, guys, man. Like I said, you're always looking out for the health of the kids. I understand we want to win. We understand these guys want to play hard, but they got to make sure they take care of themselves as well. It's a factor here this evening.
Man, fan favorite, Mr. Alan Clay checking into the ball game.
Oh, there he goes.
He's ready.
Couple new faces out there on this kickoff team for Winnebago. Nice to see Mr. Hewlett out there. Number 21, Mr. Levin Lapointe, back from injury as well. Good to see him out there. Number 62, Jacob Lincoln, kind of getting some action from him on the offensive line and getting some kickoff action here. So, and yeah, like you said, fan favorite, Mr. Alan Clay out there. Looks like the runners on the outside, Mr. Brady Brownrigg and Mr. Melvin Hewlett, and then who we got back there to return? Looks like number 2, Mr. LeBeau. Ball is on the ground, little hopper ball. He hits him in the chest, finally picks it up. He's going to roll forward. He's going to get through, brought down by number 90, Mr. Jared Doxy. So they're going to have great field position here up at the 49-yard line for the Mustangs to start this drive in the third quarter.
Right.
All right, like you talked about earlier, Mr. Cassius Hunter has just watched that clock tick, 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 and now he actually gets an opportunity to go out here and make something happen for these guys. So let's see what they can get going. And like I said, we talked about it during halftime a little bit. I'd love to see him get some throws up to catch his enemy, and then Brave Bird impressed us with that nice first down catch he had on that little crossing route. Just enough there. It was only about 11 yards, but man, it was a bullet right to him. And we got 3 wide receivers off to the right side now here for the Mustangs. Hunter standing at the quarterback position. He's got Vasquez on his right side. He's
Drop him back.
He's in a nice spin move. He's going to throw it over there to the running back, but a great piece of defense there from Servell Rave to read the play, stand in front of the running back, and Hunter did a great job just throwing the ball away.
Great job.
Who's number 9?
Mr. Michael Wolf.
Mike got through there fast.
Senior leader out here for these Winnebago Indians. And it's nice to have him back as well. He wasn't present at the Omaha Nation game, so it's nice to see him back out in the field. Let's see. Yeah, when you're running that 3 wide receiver set, you're running a rather small offensive line, and let's see if the Indians can break through on that one. They only got 3 down linemen right now with Doxy, LaPointe, and Wolf. So Hunter calling it out. He's going to run that 3 wide receiver set off to the right. Number 78 over there, a new face for me. Oh, no, that's Crow Indian. No. High
Drop him back.
By
swallowed
Flemster.
up.
As I said, the only 3 down linemen, they send the linebacker blitz. Flemster finds him in the backfield. Going to be a loss of about 10 there.
Great play call there.
That was beautiful.
Great time for pressure.
It's going to be 3rd down and about, I'll call it 19 now. Backed up to the 40. Indians just dialing it up. Got their number called on defense right now. Little Wound not finding any success in the passing game, not finding any success on the run game. Let's see if these Indians can continue with the pressure. Are they going to opt to lay back and go for the interception?
Right. If you're Little Wound, you feel like, man, we've been sitting down this whole quarter. I'm not warm, but let's get some going right here.
Hunter with the ball looking around. He's going to let one fly down the middle of the field. Miscommunication. That was number 1, Brave Bird. Nobody around. Hunter just let one fly, and he's talking about the routes he should be running, and they're both a little confusion there for Little Wound. Not looking for, didn't find any success on that pass play.
Hunter definitely a little upset, a little miscommunication.
So here we go, 4th down now for Little Wound, looking to make something happen. They've converted one of these earlier, I believe. Let's see if they can find it. Like I said, I mean, I keep saying it. I know we said it last week when we were a couple weeks ago when we were watching Omaha Nation. Like, you got the biggest kid on the field out there. Why are we not throwing him the ball? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Hunter. Here comes Flemster in the backfield. There's that screenplay.
Ashton LaPointe
was not fooled at all. Met him as soon as he caught it, buried him in the ground. Vasquez took the punishment. Turnover on downs. Winnebago's going to take over here at the 39-yard line.
LaPointe just plowed right through number 90 to get that tackle right there. Nice defense by LaPointe.
Great adjustment by the Winnebago defense. You know, once those down linemen, you know, once they go up to the next level, you got to be thinking screen pass. Ashton, great job staying home, staying fundamental. Way to make a play. I love to see it.
Great recognition there from the defensive lineman. Like you talked about earlier with his fast feet that he's got. You know, he's mobile, he's agile, and he's shown us he's got the speed as well. Mm-hmm. Great job from him. One of the standouts, also an all-conference player here in All Nations. 51 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Winnebago probably trying to preserve some timeouts here. No reason to burn them. Let's keep this clock rolling here. Looking to make their way to Vermilion next weekend. Up right now, 34-6. They're going to send Jones in motion. They're going to switch him and Flemster. Flemster's moving off to the right side. Getting set. White Bear calling for the ball. Finally gets it. They're going to hand it out to Flemster off the left side. He's going to put his foot in the ground. He's going to go make a guy miss. Great tackle there for number 15. Catching him from the back. Pierre Munez not giving up. Nice little 7-yard gain there from Flemster. Just racking him off. I know, Q, you talked about that a few weeks ago where his yards per carry were sitting at, what, about 15?
Yeah, they were like 15 yards a carry at that point in time, you know. And then on a sports show the other day, we also talked about it, and they were saying, you know, that he had like a 70-yard run to kind of make that average kind of go up too. But then, you know, if you're adding them all together, shoot, that's, you know, maybe 1 carry for about 5 yards, 2 carries for about 10 yards. The rest of them are all 20 plus.
Yeah, he's really shown out today. Like I said, that was a big heavy dose of him there in the 2nd quarter, and their offense slowed down a little bit since then. Finding some success though here in the 3rd quarter with the 1 score. 28 seconds, clock is ticking here. White Bear calling for the ball. Flemster on his left. He's going to get it. He's going to hand it out to Flemster. The ball is bobbled around. Ball is on the ground. And there is Yellow Hawk all over it. Man. Never really had full control over the ball up in the air, and Mustangs take advantage here. Very unlike Winnebago with the turnovers right now.
Right, man.
The handoff's not happening.
Just a little high, I thought. Just a little high.
I would say it again, guys. It's cold. Those hands ain't working like they're supposed to be.
Because we can sit here and say, well, they need to work on this. No, it's cold.
That ball gets a lot harder too when it's cold.
No,
this morning I had to scrape off ice off my window this morning, so.
All right, here we go. 16 seconds. Mustangs back in business, given every opportunity in this game to kind of get themselves back in it and make something happen. Let's see if this offense can make some magic happen. Hunter gets the ball. He's going to swing it out there, number 2. Ball goes down. It's a backwards pass. He recovers it. He's going to come forward, knocked out of bounds there by Hewlett. It's going to be about a 4-yard gain. Let's see what the call was. That was a backwards pass.
Okay.
They allowed it.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice little recovery there, Mr. LeBeau.
You know, if that one kind of might even have been planned, like that kind of a play, because I remember when we was in high school, they had a play like that. It was like a backward lateral pass, but it was designed to bounce out the ground to get there.
Huh.
It really was.
All right, here we go.
All right, guys, we got 2 wide receivers on the left side down here for Hunter.
Second down.
Vasquez in the backfield with him. He's going to get a swing pass out there to Vasquez. Nowhere to go. It's going to be a forward pass. You can hear the whistle blowing it dead.
Blown it dead right away.
Yeah, Vasquez wanted it, but just a little bit out in front of him. Winnebago almost got a hold of it. Well, folks, that's going to bring us to the end of our third quarter. Winnebago Indians 34, Little Wound Mustangs 6, here in the All-Nation semifinal game of 9A. We are Big Voice Radio, 100.9, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. All right, folks, kind of a slow third quarter there for us. Like you said, you want to talk about Winnebago dominating the ball a little bit or something? You want to elaborate more on that?
Yeah, Winnebago I think they took about an 8-minute drive. You know, a little ball control. You know, keep the clock running, move the ball with the run. Then you took a shot down the field with Elijah Whitebear to Angelo Jones, and they punched it in. You know, as a team that's up 20, that's what you do. You know, you take care of the ball and you run the ball.
Yeah, remember you talked about too that at the beginning of that drive that Winnebago was in their worst field position of the game, and they took care of the ball all the way downfield, marched downfield, took 8 minutes off the clock, but did what they were supposed to do.
And I was really impressed with that drive. Those are the kind of drives that win championships, guys. It could come to play next week if whoever makes it to the Dome here.
If anybody's keeping tabs on it for us, I'm looking for Pine Ridge's score right now. We're trying to see who Winnebago's going to end up playing here coming up, and if anybody's got any details on the Pine Ridge game, it'd be nice to see. I think I might have found it, folks. Let me see here. I'm just trying to find out and keep tabs on things while we got the minute break here.
Right.
But it looks like, and they just went to commercial on me. All right, I got it for you, though. We're coming up. All right, here we go. Mustangs with the ball now at the 47-yard line, moving left to right here. Start of the fourth quarter. Hunter back. He's going to put his foot in the ground. He's going to go. He's going to stop, pop, and throw. He's got to catch his enemy. Oh, great defense there from Hewlett to knock the ball away.
Great coverage.
Catch his enemy. Almost had it, but Hewlett was having none of it.
Nothing.
Yeah, that was a good play. That could have went either way on that one. Good defense by Hewlett.
And if you're a little wounded, those are just one of the shots you say, man, we took our shot, 50-50 ball. We just didn't come out with this one. Throwing up to your best receiver, your biggest receiver as well. I expect him to take another shot here on fourth down, maybe try to get a touchdown, get the first down at least here.
All right, here we go, folks. Fourth down now and about 6 to go. Need to get out to about the 46-yard line. And we're going to get the play called dead by the ref. And looks like he's just sorting through what's happening right now. Just getting things reset here. Might have been a substitution timeout or so. Maybe somebody didn't have a mouthpiece in, you know.
Right, little
ref timeout on that one there. So slowing it down. Getting them reset here. All right, here we go. I'm still looking up that score for us, folks, trying to find it. They're still sorting it out, talking to the Winnebago team here, just letting them know what's going on. Here we go. 11:26 left here in the fourth. Here we go. Fourth down play. Big fourth down play here for the Mustangs. They get hold of the ball. They're looking down. He fakes the throw. Doesn't go. Doxy's all over it. Here comes Wolf. He gets away. The speed. Lets it. Intercepted by Jones. He's got it at the 45-yard line. Moving to the right side. He's at the 40. Flag has been thrown. There goes Jones. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Winnebago. Jones on the
There's
long
multiple
throw.
flags on
I've
the
seen
field.
3. There's 4 flags on the field right now. What is going on here in Winnebago on that one? Everybody moving around.
I saw an illegal or a block in the back. I saw unsportsmanlike. I don't know what's in the end zone though. Maybe unsportsmanlike. But it looks like 3 on Winnebago.
Man, Coach Welsh a little upset here, throwing his headset down on the ground. Man, 4 flags on one play.
I think it was 3, but then that one that was in
One
the
in the end zone.
It was Stewart's John Hurst rag that he's got. His
Oh,
towel.
I see. Okay.
Might have been some celebration stuff involved in there. The boys are getting all hyped up. Like I said, yeah, you're up big, but keep it classy, fellas.
Yeah, and I saw that the interception is probably going to count, but then all those flags came out after the interception. So
Hey, right now, live from Pine Ridge, we
let's
got
hear it.
Machpialuta 14, Pine Ridge 14. Man,
what?
They're locked into a ball game up there, folks.
What's the time?
I don't have a time on there. We're watching it on their YouTube. But yeah, you got a 14-14 ball game up there.
Oh,
man, great ball game going on in Lakota country for sure.
Yeah, Pine Ridge, I always try to credit them. They gave us like our biggest run of the season. You know what I mean? I think they had us within a touchdown or so. And all right, folks, looks like we're going to get a flag call here, but they're working through it. And I know Coach Dusty Welsh ain't too happy about that one. Great play on the defense. The defense did a great job. They read it well. They got the interception. They ran it in for a touchdown. Everything happened right on that play. It felt like all the extracurriculars after did not help them at all. So here we go, and like I said, I'll keep tabs on this Machpialuta Pine Ridge game because they're battling to see who's going to play Winnebago coming forward, and they're locked up in a 14-14 ball game right now. Glenn Billy Dino, 14-14.
That's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top of that one.
All right, let's see. All right, this is a test. My co-commentators, you're going to test and watch all the hand signals and see if you guys can get them right.
Whatever.
We're going to check it
See
out.
what we got.
We have a block in the back.
In the back.
On Winnebago. He's mentioning the numbers. And then you've got unsportsmanlike conduct on Winnebago. That's 2 penalties. And that's going to bring up, what's the hand up, straight up? And that's on the defense. That one's declined. They all offset. That's my experience with it, is that they all offset and then you just run it. But they're giving the ball Winnebago first down. So no touchdown. All the penalties worked out. They offset. First down, Winnebago. The interception stands. That's what came out of all that.
That was Angelo Jones, right?
Yeah, they made the interception.
All right. INT credited to Angelo Jones on that one. Good defense, Angelo.
So at the spot of the interception, it looks like is where the spot of the flag where it happened, the block in the back, and then they're going to back them up. Let's see, I believe it's a 15-yarder. 5, 10, 15. Oh. Yep, there it is.
Oh, my goodness.
First down, Winnebago is what they pointed at earlier. Let's see. And there's another 15 that they're going to enforce.
What?
Well, I mean, it's still first down. It's still going to be first and 10.
Still the
That's
ball.
just the penalty yards.
That's 30.
30 penalty yards on that
Wow,
one.
that's a lot of yards, though. I mean,
Winnebago's been penalized the most this game, all season. Just not clean football from them right now.
it's cold.
The playoffs. It's the playoffs.
It's
A
cold.
trip to the dome. They're high.
Machpialuta just scored. It's 22-14 now. They're up on Pine Ridge in the number 2 seed.
Pine Ridge down now.
22-14 now. That's if I'm reading this right, it says second quarter, but there's no way if they've been on the same time frame we are, but they are an hour behind us.
Yeah, there.
Yep.
But it says start at 5 o'clock, but I'll keep us updated on this one as well. Great ball game. They're going on to see who's going to battle Winnebago in the Dome next week. Well, here we go. I say that, and I don't mean to say it like that, but I said they're going to battle Winnebago. You never know what's going to happen, folks. 11 minutes to go here, 34-6, down. Here we go. Handoff to Rave, off to that right side. Rave got number 15 all over him. We've been calling his name all night long. Another flag comes flying in. That's Pierre Munoz stopping Rave on that one.
I want to say a little bit of face mask right there as well. Yeah.
How'd that go, Q? How's that hand signal look like? There you go. There you go. 11:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Looks like we might get a flag there on Pierre Munoz as a face mask. And we're going to get personal foul, face mask
Good call, Coach.
on the defense. Great job.
Go, Coach.
For automatic first down. All right, Winnebago putting a new running back in the game there. Maybe we say trying to save up Fleminster with all the different injuries they've had. This has not been a great game for Winnebago come injuries, right?
Right.
You lose Decorah, you took down Walker, and just a tough way to come out of the bye week, kind of get ready for Vermilion, if they get through the Mustangs here. And you got Earth down here at the bottom. Rave is in the backfield now. And I don't mind Rave getting the work, honestly. It's not a bad spot to have.
Yeah, and I'm sure he don't mind the work either.
Another little freshman workhorse. Winnebago just reloads.
And he's a kid that wants the ball in his hands.
All right, here you go. Melvin Hewlett back at quarterback. He's going to tuck it and go on his own side. He's on the right side. He's got nobody. Tackle out there. Who made the tackle, Coach Sean?
Yellow
Hawk.
Man, we're calling his name all day.
Tripped him up. Hewlett getting enough.
Yellow Hawk just saved 6.
Yeah. He saved 6 a few times tonight. We'll put it that way. Ball's going to be spotted at the 50-yard line. That's going to be a nice little 8-yard gain there from the backup quarterback, Mr. Melvin Hewlett.
Oh, man.
Great quarterback run, like I said. Winnebago being a quarterback running team, that's what really made Winnebago a strong presence. We go back to Cervel's older brother, Zayden Weezy Burney. He was the master at it, right?
Right.
He was great at that position there. All right, here we go. Hewlett, little low snap, gets the ball, hands it off to Rave. Rave cuts back. He's up the middle. 3 guys on him. Brought down finally. Number 12 had his hands on him, and there's Yellow Hawk again to bring it down.
Good tough run by Cervel right there.
I was thinking the same thing. That's good run from the freshman to pick up that first down.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 45. Yeah, nice strong run there from the freshman. Like I said, he's built different than them other running backs, tell you that. Those other guys may be built for speed. This kid's built like a brick house.
Physical, powerful runner right there.
10 minutes and ticking here as we lean down the end of the fourth quarter here. It's been a beautiful night here in Winnebago. Like I said, 9A All Nations Playoff Football. Winnebago still up. 45-yard at the 45-yard line, Winnebago. Here comes Hewlett at quarterback. Rave on his left. Looks like Brownrigg in at the ace. Hewlett gets a hold of it. They're going to hand it off to Brownrigg. Ball's on the ground. Recovered by the Mustangs. Who's on it there? That's number 89, Mr. Brown Bull. We've called his names a few times tonight. Great job here from the Mustangs defense, getting another turnover from this Winnebago offense.
Misread handoff once again by Winnebago. Not getting it clean, I don't know if it's the quarterback by the handoff or if it's the running back not have his hands in position.
I know what it is there, Coach Q.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Or it might be that their hands are freezing.
There you go. Yeah, maybe their fingers are cold.
Oh, nobody has winter gloves on out there?
No, they're too tough for all that, I guess. All right, here we go. Looks like Mr. Dante Mercer making some action tonight. Number 65. No, who's that? No, Josiah Morgan, sorry. Josiah Morgan getting some defensive end work out here for the Indians. A couple subs here on the defensive line here. Let's see what the Mustangs got to play with here. Hunter in the back. Got 2 guys down to the right, and then they're going to get a flag thrown, and it might be a delay of game is what I'm thinking. I didn't see anybody else move. Are they going to call a false start? Oh, I think they're going to call that a false start. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 35 came rushing in at the bitter end, and then he kind of stood up, went down, stood up, didn't really know what was happening in that one. Some issues there, so still first down for him. Backing him up, though, to the opposite side of the 50 at the 47. Still 22-14, but it looks like Pine Ridge is moving, getting the penalty called on him right there. I'll keep trying to keep you guys updated on that one as well.
And I bet you that's what Our athletic director is watching right now, too, on his phone.
Handoff to Yellow Hawk. Big run here. Gets about 13. Keeps spinning. Cannot be brought down. Finally met with a host of Indians. Looked like Cervell Ray was in on that one. Mr. LaPointe was in on that one. And he was dancing and dancing down there and might have got his ankle caught up on something there. He was just spinning around. He spun around about 3 times in the pile. That's Yellow Hawk down right now. And like I said, this is what we don't like to see in football games, guys. You know, we don't like to see it, but it's part of the game.
And you really hate to see it from a kid like Yellow Hawk, who's been playing his butt off tonight.
Played out of his mind all evening. Oh, he got up. He's kind of limping on the sideline. Looks like he'll be all right.
That's one of those stingers where you shake it off right now, but, man, it's going to be sore tomorrow.
No, that's what the coach, as a coach, you tell them, like, yeah, I can tape you up, this and that. Just tie your shoe tighter.
Right.
You don't want it to swell up and do all that. You wait till after. Leave it alone until after, and then you'll figure it out. 9:20 and ticking, not ticking, no. 9:20 at the clock stoppage here at the 4th quarter. Winnebago 34, Little Wound 6. Quick update here. Looks like Pine Ridge had to give the ball up, and Macpialuta has the ball again.
Ooh.
And as I'm looking at that, oh man, I just missed it. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in here. Looks like they might have just ran out the quarter there. I'm trying to see what quarter it is, though.
Handoff.
To number 82.
Nice tackle.
Great tackle.
Cervell again.
O'Rourke, sorry. 82's O'Rourke. Oh, do you?
Man, O'Rourke just swallowed up by Cervell Rave.
That was a great tackle.
Great tackle.
Great tackle.
Nice little 5-yard run, though. Gives them manageable second and about 6. We'll call it 4. 4-yard run.
4 yards.
Michael Wolf still in there. Number 70 for Winnebago, running the defensive line down there. And, of course, I don't have that number. They don't got a 74 or 70 on there.
Look, they're putting the little guy and that tall guy.
Josiah Morgan? No.
Hunter out there looking around. You got Clay lined up against the tallest guy, and they're looking at him. They threw it to the big guy, number 89.
Oh,
he's
Clay's
gonna fall forward. That is Brown Bull.
And you know what? You really like to see the young guys getting time.
Yeah.
We'll count Clay with that tackle right there.
Right.
Yeah, I was
Give it
the
to
same
him.
thing, bro. I say the same thing all the time, Coach.
Whatever you said,
these young guys.
Whatever you said, I kind of said that too.
Whatever you said, it's cold. No, but we always talk about that, getting those young guys in the game, get them some experience because, next year they might be the ones to fill these shoes.
There's Dante Mercer. I knew I called his name for a reason. They threw him in at defensive ends. Good to see him out there getting some PT here.
Church.
There's Clay. He said, I got catches enemy, guys. Get out of my way.
I got him.
7:30 and ticking. Line movement here. Hunter's got the ball. He's looking. He knows where he's going. Oh, look at this wide open number 2. He's got it. He's going to go up against Earth. Earth drags him down at the 10-yard line.
Touchdown saving
That
tackle.
was Brave Bird with his second long reception of the game. Great piece there. Good job from the offensive line holding back the young guys from the Winnebago defense.
Right. Just hats off to Hunter here. Not putting your head down. Keep playing ball till the clock runs out.
Yeah, you got to throw that ball right now. You got to let it fly, man. It's a pride thing at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Even if you just get the score within striking distance, right? Kind of force Winnebago to put those other guys back in. But there's Clay. Look, you can't slow that guy down. He's all fired up. Do you guys remember the last home game they had? Clay had a little defensive stop over there.
Yep.
And then he went through his whole routine.
Watch this defense.
Oh, man. He's lined up against catches enemy.
One-on-one out there.
They moved John Earth over there to kind of help out over the top there. But Clay's going up against him one-on-one there.
Here goes. Look.
Pressure.
Rolling. Slide.
Oh, he's got him.
There's Brave Bird.
Oh, nice catch.
Touchdown. Mustangs.
Mustangs strike again.
Late here in the 4th quarter. Brave Bird coming alive here. Made a few catches. He's got 3 long catches. He's probably got 3 catches for probably about 74 yards right now.
He does. Man.
It went to a break. It's that break. I don't know I don't have the score right now. It was still 22-14. He can't hear me. I'm going to scream on the mic to you guys. Sorry.
All right. Little Wound lined up for the two-point conversion here.
All right, Hunter's got it. He's got Vasquez off to his no. Sorry, that's 82. That's O'Rourke off to his left. All right, here we go. Hunter lets one fly to the big guy, catches enemy. He gets a hold of it, gets his feet down, beats Brownrigg on that one. 2-point conversion is good.
That's a great ball. That was a great ball there by Hunter.
Looked beautiful. It did. It coming out of his hand there. So now we're going to have a score of 34-14. Got it back to within 20 here. And like I said, you never know what could happen. Winnebago could something could happen, and these boys can throw the ball, they can run the ball, and I was going to say, the one thing that I think they haven't really utilized is probably Hunter's running ability.
No, and I talked to Coach Benny this afternoon at basketball practice. He said one of the big keys to this game was containing Hunter and his ability to get outside the pocket and make plays. Winnebago's doing a great job of that, I think, right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, that starting offense for Winnebago and everybody, that's then the big key piece of it is you really haven't seen Hunter break loose out on the edge. You know what I mean? You haven't seen him bust up the middle for a long run, and that's credit to that Winnebago defense, that starting defense that they had out there. And like I said, now they kind of got the young guys out there to kind of get some more experience, and I'm pretty sure Little Wound's kind of doing the same thing. Hey, I want to shout out all the Little Wound seniors on this team. They're a senior-heavy team. One of the things they talked about was this senior team they've been playing ball since they were little. This is one thing they talk about. So we're going to talk about Jacob Braveberg, Dalen LeBeau, Kellen O'Rourke, Cassius Hunter, Sequoia Pettigrew, Kenyon Luta catches enemy, Santiago Pierre Monez, Miles Means, Jameson O'Rourke, Dario Vasquez, Landon Yellowhawk, Caden Masteth, seniors we got on here, Javier Red Owl, Catch Means, let's keep going down here, Owen Tubles, you got James Pratt, you got...
Those are all seniors?
Bill Loafer, wow. Tristan Trejo, Pete Giannis. So, and those are names we've been calling all night.
Yeah.
They're leading all out in the field, man. Shout out to the Little Wound seniors, man. You guys have showed up and played a great ball game.
For real.
Making your town proud, making your people proud. We're going to get an offside call here on the, looks like what do we call that now? Yeah, offside call there on the kick. Trying to go for the onside kick is what they're trying to do. Looks like they're warming up Clay down there for a nice reception.
They were trying to do onside, end up doing offside?
Yeah. Yeah. And then also, as we go through here, I might as well shout out the Winnebago seniors. It'll be their last game on this field here for their senior season here. John Earth, Mr. Michael Wolf.
Thank you, Mike.
Let's see, we don't have very many, and Mr. Thomas Walker.
Yep, Thomas.
Only 3 seniors on this list in front of me here for the Winnebago Indians. And prayers again to Mr. Walker.
Yep.
Hopefully he's getting all doctored up over there, and we'll get to see him next week. Big part of this Winnebago team.
Wish him the best.
So as we're going through here, I'm just getting a lot of ads right now. So these guys, I don't know if the game's over. Let me see if I can zoom in here and see what I can find, guys. But that might have been ball game, to be really honest with you. Let me go look here. Oh no, it's only halftime up there, guys.
Only halftime?
Only halftime. 22-14. Mahpialuta winning.
Mahpialuta.
Re-kick here after the penalty is going to back it up 5. They're going to be at the 35, trying to let it go here. Number 89, I believe that is Brown Bull. Let it fly here. Kick is up, longer kick this time, and there's Jones running it down, gets his hands on it smartly, just goes down. Nice heady play there from Jones, not to be too aggressive.
Looks like they may try to run some clock, run some running plays, and try to chip this clock away here.
You know what? I like that play call. I don't mind that play call. Get the ball down.
Safe.
Play it safe. Get your young guys in here. Run some plays.
Ole. People screaming around out here. Passionate about Winnebago football.
It's playing football, man. It's playoff football.
I'm looking for a rave right here, you know what I mean? I want dives. I just want to go straight down. I don't need any sweeps. I'm not trying to get too crazy.
Cervel's one of those guys, most guys try to run away from defenders. He's one of those guys that's looking to go hit the defender when he has the ball. He wants his presence to be felt.
Yeah, you got it there. All right, here we go. 6:39, fourth quarter. Winnebago takes over. First down at about the 30-yard line. Still got Hewlett back there at quarterback, and he's got Rave off to his left. They're going to get it. They're going to hand it off to him. Sort of a weird handoff. He's going to do a nice little stutter step, just falling forward, met by a host of Mustangs. Going to be about a 4-yard gain there. Going to bring the ball up to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that little handoff was the same kind of handoff that we was talking about a little while ago. I think it has to do with that being cold out there.
Right, yeah. Great handoff. You know, you got 4 yards. Keep the clock moving. Hey, we're second down. Hey, let's move the ball. Let's get into a third and manageable, if not a first down.
Dude, you're looking at Winnebago's second string out here on the offensive end. Got Hewlett. Hewlett was also a quarterback back in the PB days, too.
He's a big kid. I bet he stands at 6'2".
Yeah. He grew a lot. I actually really hope he goes off a
Tackle for loss there for the Mustangs. Bringing down Rave in the backfield.
Absolutely swallowed up by number 32. I believe we don't have a name for
Yeah,
him.
that's the one we don't have a name for. 32 is the one we don't have a name for. Good job, 32.
Good job.
He might be one of them seniors we called out, man.
Could be.
We've been calling out nothing but seniors for this team. You know, Little Wound just coming out. Like I said, hey, congrats to them. Like I said, they got through their week last week, made it down here to Winnebago. Yep. But when you come down here to Winnebago, you hit a brick wall. You know, and these boys they showed up and played. You know, credit to Winnebago right now. 5-11 and ticking. Gonna be 3rd and about 7 here. Hewlett gets a hold of it. Oh, look at Pratt. He's all over him. Nowhere to go. Hewlett breaks free. He's going forward. There's catches enemy. Brings down for the tackle. Tackle for a loss there of about 1.
Looked like Pratt almost had him. And his pants started falling down. He had to reach down and pull him up. He almost had him.
Dang.
He did.
Jeez.
That's a few times now we've seen Pratt in the backfield, man. Big shout out to that guy. Like I said, he's been battling them guys all day.
He is playing hard. He is playing hard today.
You know what? Little Wounds fans, and especially the ones back home, they don't really understand what about Ashton and Doxy, you know, and Walker, the size and strength of those guys.
Yeah, shout out to their guys, though, man. Like I said, they came out here, they played hard. Been playing hard all game long. Can't give them enough credit right now. Like I said, you've seen great things. You've slowed down this Winnebago team that's been averaging a lot of runs. They've been averaging they're just kind of putting people in their butt. But you know what? Little Wound did not settle. They are not here to. They're here to play and give them credit. They're playing all hard all the way to the end here. Looks like we're getting a kickoff for halftime here. Hold on.
Right, coming out of the timeout.
Got a timeout there. I believe Little Wound took a timeout on that one, the 4th down call here. And let's see what Winnebago opts to do. And it looks like they're staying in their offensive formation. No punt out there right now. Earth on the top, on the large side of the field there. Hewlett calling for the ball. Everybody's moving around, and they're going to call. Yeah, I would have called that myself.
Been a false start.
It is a false start. They're finally going to call it. Yep, new offensive line out there for Winnebago. Looks like Earth took over the hiking duties, and then you got number 74 for Winnebago, Mr. Elk Shoulder. Number 62, Mr. Jacob Lincoln. What else you got out there? 11 LaPointe's also taking over some line duties here. So, all right, here we go. Hewlett with the ball. They're going to move Earth in motion. Goes across the quarterback's face, and he just runs over the line. Hewlett never hiked the ball. That's going to be what's your penalty there, guys? False start?
Offside.
Offsides, false start.
I don't know.
He can't stop laughing, smiling over there on that play.
I was waiting for the ball to get snapped, and then John turned and looked at the coach like, what?
He just kept running. He didn't even stop at the line. He just kept running.
I'm sorry.
Looked like one of those, was that arena football plays?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Exactly that play right there.
So that brings up 4th and 20 from Winnebago at about the 20-yard line. Do you opt to punt here, or are you just going to go ahead and run it? Like I said, you want to keep that clock going. They're doing a very good job of that right now.
Just run it, hand it off, make Little Wound use one of their timeouts. Oh, we're back to punt.
Hewlett back in punt formation. Those guys send back. Hewlett gets the punt off. Doesn't go very far. Picked up by number 78. There's nobody in front of him. He's going. Good tackle out there from Brownrigg to save it. At about the 12-yard line, the Mustangs are in business.
Great job. Brownrigg saved 6 right there.
That was Kills Crow into number 78. Smart heads-up play just to grab it and go.
Did it look like it was blocked a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
A little bit. There's Clay and Mercer ready to get back in this defense, ready to get a stop here for the Indians. And we're going to get a timeout by Winnebago. Still 34-14. Winnebago up by 20 here. 4:47 left to go in the fourth period. A little update here on the Mustang game. Sorry, not the Mustangs, the Mapialuta Pine Ridge game. 22-14 still, and Mapialuta has the ball coming out of halftime.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's going to be an exciting game up there, man.
Quick station identifications, the Big Voice Radio out of Allen, Nebraska. The Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Shout out to 100.9. If you guys are listening on the radio, you guys got us pulled up on YouTube. You guys got us pulled up. I want to give a big shout out to one of my longtime listeners. He's on and listens every game, Mr. Anthony Bassett. Sitting up in Homer, watching us on the OLED. That's where I go watch my Husker games at, man. He's got the best TV around.
Hey, you know that on this coming Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, at 5 o'clock, the Big Voice Radio, we host the Big Voice Sports Talk Show, where this coming week we are going to have, more than likely going to have some of these football players from the Winnebago football team and the coaches on the episode. So make sure you tune in.
New running back in the game, number 61, and we don't have his name in the agenda either here, so two guys off to the right here for Hunter. Hunter gets a hold of the ball. They're going to hand it off to 61. He's going down the hill. Nice little move to the side.
Who is that?
Falls forward.
Jones with the tackle.
Maybe a gain of 1 there. Exciting play there.
looked like 61 thought he was getting there.
Yeah, 61 looked like he was going somewhere. Jones just found him and brought him down, though. No gain on the play.
It did look like he wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I didn't expect the speed out of 61 right there.
He came out of there. He was like,
shot him out of a cannon on that one. 4:17 and ticking here, just running out this clock. Mustangs got the ball here at the 14-yard line. Hunter calling for the ball here. They got catches enemy in the slot. Hunter takes his time. He's looking at catches enemy in the back corner of the end zone. Almost just overthrew him, just a hair. There was Brownrigg on the defense, and Hunter had him. Just missed him by a hair. Stops the clock here.
great job to stay composed in that pocket, move up in it, and make a throw. Man, it was just barely out of bounds.
Yeah, pressure came and just stepped up in the pocket. What do they call that? Climbing the ladder?
Yep, climbing the ladder.
Climb the ladder and just find space, right? Create space. And Hunter did a great job of that all night long, you know. Shout out to him, like you talked about earlier, you know, his composure, the way he missed a few throws earlier in the game, found his rhythm, got going, made a few throws. He's got to have over, I'm going to call it 150.
150, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. They're close to 150 anyway. Got a couple touchdowns in there now. All right, here we go. 61 still in the backfield there with Hunter. Off to his left. 3 wide receivers on the left side, on the bigger side of the thing. Flemister showing blitz. No go. Here comes Michael Wolf. Pass is thrown.
Great
there
throw.
He is again. Mr. Bravebird. What is that, his second touchdown tonight, or is that his third? Is that his second? Help me out here, folks.
Second, because I believe Kills Crow Enemy got to number 12, got another one.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Catches enemy got that one. Yeah, great job there. Look at Bravebird showing out. Touchdown, Mustangs. Bringing the score even closer right now. 34-20 now. Within 2 scores with 3:50 to
Great
go.
job.
They're going to run that same set. 61 in the backfield. 3 wide receivers on the left. They're going to hand it off to 61. He's going. Great job there from Ashton Tiny LaPointe to slow him down and bring him down. 2-point conversion. No good.
We got a 14-point game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 2-touchdown game right now. Looks like Winnebago's regrouping. They got that most of their first team out there in the huddle.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's what I said. You can one of those second team guys and all that. But I mean, like I said, this Little Wound team ain't nobody to play with. As soon as they put him out there, there's 2 quick scores there from Little Wound. You know, it takes this whole first team just to hold them. I guess put it that way, right?
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, Little One's explosive. They can be explosive for sure.
Yeah, explosive is the right word there. Quick update here on that Pine Ridge game. Mapialuta's got the ball now. Long throw, knocked down. No good. Still 22-14 there in the third quarter up there. So those guys are battling it out, trying to get up to Vermilion their own selves.
Oh, man, everybody's earning it. Everybody's earning that trip up there.
Yeah, like I said, and then with Todd County going down this year, Winnebago knocked them off, ended their win streak this year. That's something they can hang their hat on this year. A couple guys kind of got their revenge games, because Todd County was on a tear, boy. I think they said 22 games in a row before they got here in Winnebago. 2 championships involved in that run, So shout out to Todd County and the seasons they've had. But we are going to be crowning a new champion in 9A this year. Todd County is already out. Here we go.
Angelo Jones.
Mustangs looking to kick off here. Brown Bull teeing it up. Kick is up. Oh, little kick off to the side, and there it is. They try to onside kick again, and they're going to call another offside penalty on it. Just getting a little overzealous on it. That's all it is.
Just a little too excited.
That team, the Todd County team, they went up and played Pine Ridge during the regular season. And then it was a close game until around the third quarter, and I heard that 2 or 3 of the Todd County players got injured, their starters.
Man.
And they were knee injuries too.
Gotcha.
So that might explain a little bit why they kind of didn't last in the playoffs too.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense,
It was a couple of their star players too. So.
That hurts.
Now that's the nature of football, folks. It's a contact sport, and injuries come along with it. It's almost like you kind of plan for it, but that's why it's so important to develop your young guys, develop your subs, because you never know when they're going to have to step up and play.
Just that next guy up mentality. Be ready to go.
And if you're off of football, you need to be on the weights.
And that's one thing we've talked about many times on this show. Even for the few years that we've been on this show, and that's been the biggest difference for Winnebago is that they have been hitting the weights. And we encourage everybody, to strengthen yourself up and get after it. So here we go, Bramble with the kick. Nice long kick way over his head. Jones cannot feel it.
It's on the ground.
It's on the ground. He just smartly falls on it again. Ball's going to be down at the 28-yard line here. 3:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The trip to Vermilion on the line, back to the Dome. Winnebago looking to put themselves back in the championship game for the second time. 2 in a row?
Yeah, 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Are they? Do they know what date that game is going to be up in Vermilion?
It was posted somewhere. I don't have it on top of my head right now. Apologize, folks. But here we go. Looks like Winnebago's starting offense looks like to be back up out on the field. Fleminster out there. Wolf, LaPointe. Looks like they're going to probably try to put an end to this game on this drive right here with the starting offense. White Bear back at quarterback. Fleminster on his right. Everybody up at the line there for a little wound. Ball is tight to White Bear. He hands it off, though, to Jones. Jones breaks the tackle. He's open.
He's gone.
He's at the 50. He's going to the sideline. Ran down by Yellow Hawk.
Nice run by Jones.
Yellow Hawk gets a hold of it. Gets all the way down to the 25. Big run there from Jones. Stays in bounds. I believe the clocks, they're going to stop it for movement of the chains, but great run there from Jones.
I like the yards. I like the yards after contact because he was hit a couple times up here where it could look like he went down, but he spun out somebody and he was gone.
Great job there from the kid. The sophomore. Winnebago showing it out here, not laying down. Clock is ticking now, folks. He stayed in bounds, so we're at 3:10 and ticking. Winnebago taking their time in the huddle, dialing it up. Jones is the guy you want to get the ball to. I mean, Fleminster's still going to be a factor here. So let's see where they come out in this set. Fleminster on his right. Jones in the ace back spot. Here comes White Bear calling for the ball. He's going to call his own number, go straight up the middle. Blockers in front of him, bouncing off the right side. He's going to make a move, try to cut back inside. Great job of tackling there from the Mustangs to bring him down. Going to be enough for a first down, Winnebago. Smartly stayed in bounds, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Keep the clock running.
Again, they stop the clock to move the chains, and then it will continue. First down at about the 16-yard line here. So Winnebago still with an opportunity to get a first down to keep this clock moving. Want to shout out our production crew again, Ms. Bethany Redhorn, Mr. Bill Decora, Ms. Jordana Bass, and Mr. Gentry Saints here. Hello. My name is Eugene Decora. I'm here with Coach Sean Walker and Coach Q, Quince Bass.
We're in the house, y'all.
We're here. Playoff football.
Yeah, and hopefully this trip up here to Vermilion that we'll get some sponsorship so we can go ahead and live stream that game up there too and bring that to the listeners.
Whitebear gets the ball, calls his own number, goes right there to follow and rave on that right side. Host of Mustangs there after about an 8-yard gain there from Whitebear.
Whitebear calling his own number here. I like it.
Well, I got an opportunity. I'm going to shout out our sponsors, Ho-Chunk Incorporated, Warhorse Gaming, Avery Brothers Sign Company, Screen Repair, Winnebago, TB Customs, and Little Priest Tribal College. And a special shout out this evening to Ho-Chunk Incorporated for sponsoring this evening's event by allowing free admission and free hot dogs and some swag for the community and visitors. Shout out to Ho-Chunk Inc. Looks like Winnebago's cheerleaders might have got cold. There's only 3 left.
I know, right?
Even the girls are cold, but there's the Mustang cheerleaders holding strong, the whole crew there. Shout out to that crew over there. Shout out to all the travelers from Little Wound that came on down. So here we go. Whitebear calls it. Going to hand out Flemster on the right side. He's going to go. He's going to bounce outside. Just smartly falls down at the 3-yard line. Had an opportunity to take it in. Just took a seat to keep this clock running here for Winnebago.
That's the way to do it right there.
Good job.
Boys, I want to say thank you to you guys for doing a good job on commentating tonight. Did this game right here for the Winnebago High School and the Little Wound High School. You guys called a real good game. When I'm not here doing a show and I'm on the road listening, I never have a problem knowing where the game's at. So I appreciate that. But just so you guys know, I got a dip because I'm going to second half of my daughter's game in Sioux City.
All right, brother.
All right,
Safe travels,
thanks,
man.
Coach.
Good luck to him. Appreciate you, Q.
Good luck.
All righty. So Coach Q off to see his daughter play. Like I said, this commentating thing, it's a lot of fun, We make it happen, so appreciate Q's shout out there. And I know, but he loves his kids too.
Right,
you know what I mean? So, yeah, heck yeah, go watch your daughter play some ball, man. Get after it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, get after it. Timeout, Little Wound, I believe, on this one, just to regroup. Like I said, maybe get to give a shout out to their seniors again. Congrats to you guys. You guys played a heck of a season. Congratulations on the playoff win. You've got something to hold your hat on and talk about. You'll be able to talk about this Winnebago game for years to come. And Winnebago looks like they're going to go ahead and punch their ticket to Vermilion. The buses are on. They're getting ready to roll here. Winnebago will be in Vermilion, and I'm still keeping tabs on this game of who they're going to play. Mapialuta and Pine Ridge, 22-14 still in the third quarter. But Winnebago might be going into victory formation here. All right, Coach Sean, let's hear it. What's your biggest takeaway from Winnebago today that punched their ticket to get it to Vermilion, back to the championship game?
Just like we've said all season, man, that offensive defensive line is just an absolute buzzsaw. Ashton LaPointe, Jared Doxey, and prayers to Mr. Thomas Walker and Raiden. Man, we just that quickness, the quickness and the size is just going to be really hard to deal with for anybody in this league.
Yeah, like I said, and no matter what you want to do here with Winnebago, they've got the guns, they've got the guys, and like I said, Winnebago this year just felt like they reloaded, and all the playmakers this year for them are all such underclassmen. You know what I mean? Like they got some time to go and time to grow. And there it is, folks. That was the final kneel down. Winnebago punches their ticket to the championship game. The final score here in Winnebago, Nebraska, 34-20. Winnebago going back to the championship game for the second year of the row. Winnebago football back on the map, making noise in the 9A conference, the All Nations League. Still waiting to see who they will be playing up there. I announced that score a second ago, but again, I want to give a big shout out to all our sponsors on our list here: Ho-Chunk Incorporated, Warhorse Gaming, Avery Brothers Sign Company, Screen Repair Winnebago, TB Customs, and Little Priest Tribal College. Shout out to our communications crew. Shout out to the Winnebago Tribe. We got Miss Bethany Redhorn, Mr. Bill Decora, Gentry Sancier, Jordana Bass. Like I said again, my name's Eugene Decora. I'm here with Coach Sean Walker, and we really hope to see you guys up at the Dome. Be listening to at the Dome. This is Big Voice Radio 100.9 at Allen, Nebraska, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. I guess I'll just ask before we sign off here. Any final thoughts? What are we looking forward to next week? I mean, I guess what would be some of your highlights of the season even, I guess I'd ask.
First off, I just want to shout out Little Wound, man. I think the score wasn't indicative of their effort, man. They had a lot of chances. They played really great. Hunter's a great athlete. We called Yellowhawk's name all game. Hats off to them. Safe travels home. they lose a lot of seniors, and they're going to have a lot of young athletes coming up here in the future.
Yeah, shout out to these guys and their seniors. Like I said, we called all their names all night long, and congrats to them. I talked about it a little bit before the end of the game here, but yeah, shout out to them, and we'll see you guys next week, hopefully, and congrats to everybody and safe travels. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Yep.